Hey guys, how are you? How's everybody doing, guys? Bougie Gang, your lunch is ready. Did you guys see my post? It said, Bougie Gang, your lunch is ready. What's going on? Guys, I need to let you know in advance for tomorrow. I know Wednesday is members and mods. We're going to move it to Friday this week. I have a school, your girl is a school mom. I am a registered volunteer, and I have a school function to handle tomorrow. So I am going to have some content for you guys tomorrow, but I'll do it as a live so you guys can have your chat room and everything. And I may be dipping in. I'm sure I'll be dipping in. And then, of course, we'll have our wonderful and lovely moderators here to keep everything super duper cute and, what's the word I want to use? Civil. Girl, why couldn't I think of civil? Civil. So appropriate at this time. Yes. Keep it cute and civil. Okay. But yes, I have a school obligation on tomorrow. So I just want to give you that particular church announcement. Um, you know, I'm an active mama, okay? And yes, I have to handle that business, okay? So I just want to give you guys that update. So tomorrow lunch will be, you'll have some lunch. And you know what? I can make it a member mod live stream, but we'll do for real members and mods live on Friday this week. Okay. So just know that the live that will go up tomorrow will be members and mods. However, Bullet House, whenever I see Bullet House comes into the chat, Bullet House. um, that's just some news, okay? All right. Phone calls from prison. Hey, boo boo. Testing, testing. Hi, phone calls from prison. What's up? What is up? Supporting. Yes, you are here. Yes, yes. We're not gonna so phone calls from prison did just drop a Shirley call. I got a little, let me talk to you guys about it. We're not gonna go through that call at this moment. Um, thank you, Shay. Look at Shay. Look at won't Al do it? Look at Al work. Al is in the mist. And you're like, who's Al? Algorithm. Al Gore, he's the father of the internet. Al Gore, our former vice president, okay? He's running the internet behind the scenes. So phone calls from prison, they just dropped 10 friends, some memberships, and guess what? Algorithm he divvies them out, okay? So Annette GL, let's see who got him. Annette, Jazzy Lady, Darlene, keeping it cute. Okay, period. LP, Tara Hughes, Anna Rose. Did I miss one? LP, Tara Hughes, Anna Rose, Lady Bethshua, Moshe. I hope I got that right. And Venice Brown, MBA. Period. Okay. Um, all right. Thank you so much, Phone Calls from Prison. Thank you to Al Algorithm for making my job so easy by handing out all of those memberships to Bougie Gang friends so they can enjoy the behind the scenes content. Okay. Bullet holes. Okay. So, Phone Calls from Prison, if you didn't just watch it, they just dropped a Shirley video. We hadn't seen a Shirley situation in a minute. And I got a little bit of a new perspective. I'm going to give you kind of like a little bit of my first impression of that video. If you have not seen it yet, you're like, what? What happened? Girl, that was early. Yes, it was. Okay. And shouts out to Facebook. Facebook, the link is there. If you are on Facebook and you follow this channel and you don't know Phone Calls from Prison, the link is right there. Go follow, subscribe. They're awesome. You can hear it uncut and then come back and listen to the commentary. Okay. The live chat ended to the other night and I couldn't respond. It's Shay. but I wish it were spelled Shay. Okay, so it's Shay with no Y. So it's just Shay. It's Shay with no Y. Okay. Um, okay. I guess maybe 504 was asking, Shay, how do you spell your name? And it's Shay. It's just Shay. Okay. SHA. Just Shay. Okay. Um, so Shirley, so this was interesting. So we'll talk about this like maybe tonight or tomorrow, or well, tomorrow on the late night, I might go live, but it just depends on how the whole day pans out. But you guys will have some content for me tomorrow. But what I'm saying is this. Um the video, so the two Shirley calls, Shirley is just finding out. I'm going to get a little bit of a spoiler. Shirley's just finding out that she has an additional note to pay with Krell Lewis. So it's New Year's Eve, and Shirley is sounding very much bummed because she just got a call from Krell Lewis, basically letting her know that there's still some more fees that she needs to pay. Let me go ahead and go over to the jailhouse since we're here now. Okay. Guys, we're sitting over in Cobb County. All right. So he basically lets her know that there's still a balance due on Nesto's tab for legal services, right? Thank you, phone calls. I see you. There's still a balance due. And she's like, well, damn, like this is expensive. Like this lawyer's more than the other lawyer. And Nesto blanks. He literally blanks on her. He's pissed because because Crail Lewis called her asking her for additional money. And I guess also just the fact that he's not out yet. Like that's just, he's pissed because um he's still not out. It's been almost 6 months. He's not seeing the results for what they're paying for. And I think he's a little bit showboating for Shirley, trying to ratchet up. Like she's mad and she's disappointed, and it's New Year's Eve. So what does he do? He gets madder. He gets madder and more aggravated. So she can, it's a little bit of a manipulative reverse psychology. You're mad, so I'm gonna get madder and I'm gonna trump your mad. So basically you don't get to be mad anymore because I'm madder. And now we have to take the attention off you because I don't want to deal with that because I'm the reason you're mad. I'm going to get mad so you can bring the attention to me and the injustice. And I didn't even do anything. Meanwhile, on top of all of that, let's supersede all of that. He's talking to freaking Ponytail behind the fucking scenes. That's what pisses me off about Nesto the most. It's hard. It's not hard for me, but it is even hard to listen to his argument to even have a little ounce of pity for this douchebag because of the fact that Shirley is damn near 70 years old, still has a job. She's taking care of her daughter, and she got a fucking man child who can't keep his ass together and is costing her money when she should be vacationing, having a good time, buying a new Chanel bag, and walking around in some good shoes. You know what I'm saying? And not living in a back room at her friend's house. It's absolutely ridiculous that a woman this age who is a professional, who is still making money, who is still sought after in her career, has to deal with a fucking numbskull like this creep. He's awful. He's awful. And the whole time he's lying to her. Oh, I'm so happy to have another wonderful wife like you. I'm just so happy to be married. I'm so happy to have a wonderful wife. God is going to bless us. He's going to bless us. He, oh, honey, we already are blessed. We're very much blessed. Well, we're going to be able to be a blessing to enjoy our blessings and be a blessing. And I'm thinking to myself, Negro, you are being blessed. She's blessed and she's blessing your wretched ass. Okay. Meanwhile, you're going to get off the phone and go dip to Ponytail. On top of the fact that the only reason why she's paying a bill to Crail Lewis is because of your ass, because you let that damn ponytail chick hire Crail Lewis, that ignorant ass, stupid, felonious ponytail, bony, rony, short colon chick. Okay? I said it. I did. I sure did. Bony Roni. Okay? I was mad. That call made me mad because even though Shirley is fugazi and Shirley is with the shits and Shirley knows exactly what to say. Okay, hun. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, 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 yes. And then she's talking about the damn house on Bent Creek. Let's go to Bent Creek for a second. Hold on. Let me find Bent Creek. It's like, sis, but y'all weren't paying rent, sis. Y'all didn't leave Bent Creek because the lease was over. Y'all left Bent Creek because you got put out. Can we talk about that? Like, sis, y'all got put out of Bent Creek Manor. Hold on a second. Let me share my screen from behind. You like living in a nice house, Shirley? Would you consider maybe paying for a nice house? Would you consider that maybe? All right, let me see. What am I doing that it's not showing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Bam. Okay. 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 Um I was your lover and your secretary. Okay. Shall we consider paying the rent? So important. I was kind of like, I didn't know who to be mad at more. I'm like, you liked Bent Creek when he said, I can't even get down the road because it sounds like 20 ninjas in the house beating you upside the head. And all it is a little bug. I died. Okay. I was like, you got to be kidding me. This is a beautiful kitchen, by the way. I love a French country style, high vaulted ceilings, white on white, all of the things, double ovens, gas stoves. Stop playing with me. Hardwood, oak floors. Um, that might be some sort of either marble or quartz or something. All of the beautiful built-ins. Now the bathroom, we're just gonna keep going. Bathroom is okay, but it's dated. But it's a very nice home. She said one of those big houses. When he said, "Well, where do you want to live?" One of those big houses in Alpharetta, you know. She said Nesto was really good at picking the houses, all of the things. I'm not going to tell everything. And a pool, girl, stop it. Not a, also and a pool, okay, and a wooded view. Oh, down, I mean, I'm sure everywhere you can see the deer and all of the everything going on in the backyard. I love it. That's my favorite. And a nice basement rec room. You can put your pool table right there, all of that. Anyway, Shirley was mad. Shirley was feeling some type of way. I think she was having a case of the blues because she's over at Tasha and Ronald's. It's New Year's Eve. Your man is locked up and he's also a fucking weirdo bum and he's not helping. You get a new bill in the mail that you still owe somebody like damn $20,000. I'm not even sure. And it's because of this ponytail chick immediately coming on the scene telling this weirdo um alleged child pornography purveyor and sexual assault suspect that his lawyer wasn't good enough. So ma'am had to come out and pay all of her coins on top of taking care of her daughter and her grandchildren and pay for more legal fees. Not to mention sis credit is in the fucking toilet. Okay? She was having a very lonely, depressed New Year's Eve. And that's the call that Phone Calls from Prison just put up. So go check it out. I dropped you guys the link. Um, Go check that out. I'm telling you, and keep in mind, this call is happening like maybe less than, so it's probably going to be like a few days from there that Nesto is going to get charged with CP. He hadn't been charged with CP at this moment, but I think he had the SA charges. No, he didn't have the SA charges yet. So he had the conspiracy. At this moment, Nesto, so let's time check right now. At this moment, you guys know I'm still sitting over at Sonya's desk because she's been fired. She's been calling HR and has petitioning her job back, but she's fired. We're not considering bringing her back in yet. Um, so at this moment, he's just about to get charged with CP, and by the summertime, he's going to be charged with the SA. Okay. But at this moment in time of the call that they dropped today or early 2023, just keep in mind he had all of the Erica Kang conspiracy charges. It was it's the teacher, it's the real estate agent, and it's the Erica King issues. Okay. Just to kind of level set where we are. So he has a considerable bail situation. And I think that I guess they're working through, maybe he hadn't gotten the bail yet he had to have not gotten bail on something because he was still waiting for bail. So maybe he hadn't gotten the bail yet for the conspiracy charges. But he's just about to get the CP and he's going to get the SA by the summertime. So anyway, that's what's going on. And Sonya has gotten him Crail Lewis and all of this nightmare that's about to unfold and all this money that Shirley's about to come off with. And I think that she has valid concerns. Does she know about Sonya yet? More than likely, no. But clearly there were problems in this marriage. Um, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're back on lunch times again. But tomorrow, if you're just now coming in, tomorrow I won't be here at lunch. I may put up a video at lunchtime, but it'll be pre-recorded because I have a school volunteer event to handle. And I may come on the late night tomorrow night. So just stay tuned for that, depending on what how the day unfolds. But yeah, you'll have something, but it'll be pre-recorded. Um, but really the reason for me telling you that was because members are mods, and we typically do members are mods on Wednesday. Sonya made things worse for him. Nesto could have been out on bond. Yeah, I think you know how they say, I don't want to muddy the waters. I think that Sonya came through and definitely muddied the waters. It made it more confusing. It made it more labor intensive. It made it more annoying, I'm sure, for the professionals, the actual real professionals and adults in the room. Um, because Shirley, even though Shirley might have been slow paying, Shirley was paying, right? She was paying. And whether it was a slow pay or not, Crail Lewis knows he was asking for an exorbitant fee. And we heard him talk about Jackie Patterson. You got to listen to the call. Like, they literally just dropped it. So I teed it up for you, and go check it out. Um, let me see what else is going on in the chat if I'm missing anything. Our friends' phone calls from prison were here a little bit ago. If you missed that and you're just coming in, our friends at the YouTube channel we love to watch, we're here. Dropped a couple of memberships for us, 10 to be exact. And thank you, thank you, thank you for doing that. Okay, January, no. Rehire. Yeah, we're not rehired. She's still fired. I don't want to sit at her desk all this time, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you guys have me doing a lot of work over here. I had to call the bond company and everything. How about him asking how his friend Debbie was doing? He's so phony. He's phony as a $4 bill. He's phony as hell. I just hope for Shirley. I wish her so much better, But we've talked about this at the very beginning. This whole thing with Nesto was a cautionary tale. You got to be careful with yourself. You are your number one prized possession. Okay. Obviously, your children, but you got to take care of you, because if you don't take care of you, you know what I mean? I mean, look at Boneytail. Okay. I love how you guys called her Boneytail yesterday. I am so with that. Um, Boneytail doesn't look like she's in good health, to our sis Vicky's point. Vicky brought that up in the live stream. Vicky's the one who cornered her on Infamous Sylvia's, asking her about her health. And Boneytail doesn't look good. Boneytail doesn't eat vegetables. Okay. And Boneytail she says she can't hold down her weight. Okay. If you love your children the way you say you do, and I'm talking about any mom out here, not just her, I'm just talking about in general, you love your kids, you're going to eat right, exercise, eat good food. Shirley mentioned that in the video today. You're going to take care of yourself so you can be there for them and you don't burden them with having to run to the hospital and to the rehab, and I'm not talking about drug rehab, I'm talking about medical rehab. After you've had to have surgery or a stroke or any of those things. You love your children, you will love yourself and take good care of yourself. That's my point. Um, anyway, um, it was a good call. It was nice to hear Shirley's voice for a change. Um, I feel bad for Shirley a little bit. I feel bad for Nesto nothing. Shirley should have known all too well that Nesto was applying for COVID relief while she was living over at Bent Creek, and nobody was paying rent. You had people who own a beautiful home that you loved. You loved this beautiful home, but this beautiful home, you were not paying rent. You were asked to leave by the owners of the home. You guys were not paying rent for a period of time. And they started the eviction process, which is called dispossessory in Atlanta. And guess who Nesto brings as his lawyer? Okay. Guess who Nesto brings? This is the shit that landed his ass in jail. So they're getting kicked out of Bent Creek. If you don't know what Bent Creek looks like, slide back. I just gave you a whole Zillow tour. Okay. He brings fucking Erica King to court with him as April Holloway. And that was the dispossessory hearing. And that's the house that Shirley loved the most. Meanwhile, they weren't paying rent. Like it boggles my mind. Like it's like, oh wow, they love that house. But then I have to remember, but y'all didn't pay rent in upwards of over $50,000 garnishment that Shirley got left with when he went to jail. Oh, 620 credit score. This wasn't the first dispossessory. This was not the first eviction. Like, it's just oh, Shirley. And then it's like, well, wait a second. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for her, like a little bit. Yes, that was the house, CA 1983. That was the last house that they lived in. And that was the house when they sued him. Not only did they get evicted, but they were sued by the rental company for the rent. And that was the garnishment that Shirley was paying, over $50,000, on top of the fact that she was left with a ton of bills from this guy. Okay. Anyway, that's what's going on. We'll talk about the video more in detail once you guys have had a chance to watch it, maybe tonight or tomorrow night or something. We'll get to it. But we're going to talk about these next two. It was the last visit that they posted at Cobb County, and then going into a phone call where Sonya is talking a whole bunch of trash about Crail Lewis, and also the fact that Crail is a fan. Now, if you just listen to the call, Shirley was saying something about, well, Nesto said something about the fact Steve Harvey this, Steve Harvey that. So Crail Lewis is obviously a fan, or Crail Lewis was more so on some high profile client, people with some money, right? He said, "You don't know how we got what we got going on." So I think he felt like Crail Lewis. Look, and all I got to say is this: Crail Lewis came through Sonya. Crail Lewis could have. I mean, Craig Lewis could have gave Sonya fine. Sometimes lawyers pay finder's fees to people. So he went and got himself a high profile client that caked them off in cash. Do we know if Sonya got a payout for recommending Craig Lewis? We don't even know. I am worthy. Um, guys, I have not even been looking at the chat. You see, I hadn't even been clicking on comments because I'm just trying to going off the dome. Okay, but let's get into it. Let me see what some of you guys had to say. Please make sure that we hit the like button. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate y'all doing that. How the heck she didn't know he wasn't paying rent? I don't know, hun. I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm like, in your household, there's someone who handles this, there's someone who handles that, there's someone who does all the books, there's someone who does, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think I'm just going to speak from my personal experience. We have a check-in. Like, it's not so much like an itemized monthly meetup about everything being checked off and paid. But it is somewhat of a check-in that, okay, I just took care of this, you know what I mean? Everything is done. You know what I mean? Like, we're good. All those things, right? I think as couples, even if so, as a wife, if your husband pays all the bills, you might want to do a check-in. If you are a wife that doesn't work and you have no idea about the money, you might want to do some check-ins, not because you're checking to see if stuff wasn't paid, just to understand the finances that is your household. Because you don't want to be in a situation where where the thought is you're just being taken care of, because at the end of the day, it's a partnership. Someone's running the household, someone's making the revenue to support the household, right? And at the end of the day, it's the family's money, right? You should always be aware of what's going on in the finances of the household. I mean, I'm hope that's not news. I'm not breaking news here, right? Everybody should know what's going on with the moolah of the house, right? Hello. Anyway, let's get into it. But yeah, good Shirley and Nesto call today. It ties into what we were hearing about Sonya talking shit about Crail and Shirley and being upset. And I just love how Sonya just kind of omits the fact that it's her fault that they were dealing with Crail anyway, because those were her people. Crail was introduced to Nesto by Sonya. Remember when we didn't know what Sonya looked like? This is my visuals from when we had no idea what she looked like, but I knew she was going to be some sort of sneaky type chick that needed to hide her face. We already knew that. So anyway, if you're just now coming in, because I see we had like about 200 people just join us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. We just talked about phone calls from prison's latest drop. We didn't react to it. We just I gave my first impressions. So we are going to get into, let's see where we're at. You guys already know about what happened with Nesto yesterday. There's really no change. He did not get a reduction in his bail. The thing for us, which is new, that we hadn't seen, but maybe not new to the YouTube streets, is just the fact that we got to hear the probable cause information, or some of the probable cause of Detective Fields. I wish that Pam and Mr. Dennis had gotten a picture But I think Natalie Fields is actually on LinkedIn. If I'm correct, I think I saw her on LinkedIn. I'm just saying. Um, so yeah. Anywho, we got to hear more, and we got to actually hear the rundown from Pam. Pam was a witness to the event. She was sitting in the gallery with Mr. Dennis, and Dennis was not able to take video, but they took notes and they saw the testimony of the police detective and the forensic expert who examined the photos of what appears to be children in child pornography poses, along with animals in forms of unspeakable acts. And the judge found that there was probable cause to have the proceedings continue, and to not reduce the bond. So it's still standing at $700,000 along with the other bonds. And Sir has over $1 million, 1,100,000 and some odd thousands of dollars to come up with if he wants to exit the building. Okay. And he has no one to thank for that but his secretary, side chick, all of the things, Sonya Durham Waller. Okay. Um, all right, let's get into the video. All right, I think we're right here, actually. All right. All right, I'm sitting at the desk on cell block J. Why J for? I don't know. I just picked it. I just picked J. Not for any good reason.
They want to keep him in there because they want to convict.
You know what? Sonya with a cold is so disgusting to me. I don't like Sonya with a cold. Okay. It's like you're wasting time. Oh my God, she's so annoying. When Nesto starts rubbing his nose with his sleeve, it's just, I don't know, it makes me so mad. It's just the duplicity in it all of him being so happy to see Sonya and so like short with Shirley. Um he's so mad and so out of control. I think he was really banking on some type of future with Sonya. And maybe he really thought Sonya was just a freak a leak with some coins. It's possible he thought Sonya had a little bit of coin with this settlement money and all of these things that she has talked about and all these nightclubs and everything. And I think you guys have said it before. She's not who he thought she was going to be. And I don't just mean as a person. I think he thought she had a little bit of coin. She's constantly talking about opening up a business. She's constantly talking about having money that she clearly doesn't have. She's just a bummish ass chick who thought she was banking on him, and maybe, and that she met a guy with a celebrity wife like a Kevin Hunter, or a, even though, don't get on me about Todd Tucker, but Todd Tucker wasn't Todd Tucker before he married Candy Burris. Okay. Todd Tucker in the last 10 years became a very wealthy man. Okay. By his own right, but you get different opportunities when your wife is Candy Burris, right? All of a sudden you are executive producing. You're not a cameraman or whatever he was doing when they were in Africa and he got with Candy, right? He elevated. He immediately got an elevation, right? So, okay.
Hey.
You got to slide back. I can't see nothing but your forehead. You got your hot chair on? There your hot chair.
Girl, let me give you another two husbands. Kendu, Mary J. Blige's ex-husband, and let me give you one more. Mr. Sidney, Monique's husband. Those husbandingers, Girl, them husbandingers are a fool sometimes, okay? Some of them are good and some of them are bad, all right? I think Sonya thought she met a husbandinger, okay? But she met a bum.
Go. Okay, how are you? Damn, you
Yeah,
done
hold on,
got
baby.
dark. Oh, wait a minute, you done got dark.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
get dark. I didn't get. No, I think it's a lipstick that's making me look dark.
No, I think you got a little dark.
You got dark?
I think you, yeah, yeah, your forehead black. No, it's just it's
Girl, he's a fool. Girl, your forehead done got black.
no,
Mm-mm.
it's these tints I got on. That's all. So when I'm
Can you
looking at
see?
you,
See though?
yeah, I can see. I mean, they funny looking, but can you see? Look,
I need to send you another pair. Those look kind of too small.
look small.
Yeah, they look a
They
little
do.
small.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
they're not
They look-
all the way behind your ear. I mean, the point
Girl, Sydney keeps Monique in trouble. Monique was doing just fine in life as before she met Sydney. And she's been doing fine because she's a talented woman. But Sydney always met, we're God only knows what damn Monique would be doing if Sydney would just stay in his place and get his own business and she could have an outside representation because Sydney always has her up in some shit and he co-signs her shit.
is because you don't walk around with them. Can you read?
yeah, I can read. I can read. It just got the tint on it. That's all. I don't like
That's that
nothing in
UV.
front of
That
me.
UV. That's that UV. That's to
That's a
protect your
UV.
eyes. Yeah, that's to protect your eyes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't like nothing in front of me.
You see that beard?
I don't. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna cut it off. I cut it down. I'm gonna cut it down.
Grandpa. Oh,
This shit done
Papa.
grow. Yeah, shit done grow real quick, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's ignorant about this. He is a colorist certified, but I think he was meaning more so like the sun is hitting you. But he's ignorant. He doesn't know how to say, "Girl, you're tan." You know what I mean? Or you getting a tan out there. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say a real country, southern playeristic, ignorant ass. I didn't make it past seventh grade. You done got black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
I'll
that
be doing
is.
that. It's freezing in this motherfucker, boy.
That's his way of saying you're getting tan out there.
Hmm.
Damn, you look like you done lost some weight.
I did.
I can
90
tell.
pounds.
Yeah.
Girl, Sonya needs to get to the urgent care. Okay.
Damn.
A little still sick. Not all the way. I feel fine.
Okay, so how your body feeling?
My body feels fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You could definitely tell you lost some weight. Yeah.
I lost weight.
No, I ain't lost no weight. I done gained weight, to be honest with you. Looking
But you
older
eat.
and older. Nothing. Just shit. I feel like I'm on a plantation, man. Straight the fuck up.
Me, I just dogged on all the way around. Nasty Nesto. I'm telling folks, man, I ain't did nothing with these folks, man. Hold on, no.
What's your name, Nesto? What's your name, Nesto? You know what? You know what?
My
Mhm.
brain is just scattered everywhere. I'm trying to hang on now. I ain't going to lie to you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Girl, she got COVID. She looks a mess. She looks a mess. She looks like she dragged her little bony tail ass out of bed with some COVID and that dry ass cough and slicked her hair back and went and spread COVID around Cobb County.
Yeah, if I know where I was going, how I'm going. But I did look at the Judge game this morning. That's a TV report thing on Fox News.
Mhm.
Talking about we already talking about they trying to get rid of Fannie Mae and all that. But they are definitely letting it be known that she definitely has been
You
5
said
deaths.
Fannie Mae. Fannie
Yeah,
Mae is for real estate, but go ahead. What?
okay. It's been
Okay, but when he subsequently says Fannie Mae, you don't correct him now. You know he can't say Fannie Willis or Fonnie Willis. Okay. He's over there saying Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and she knows he's saying it wrong.
been 5 deaths. It's been 5 murders in 1 month. It's getting ridiculous,
Come on,
and it's
over at
got
the county.
yeah, it's
That's the
ridiculous.
sheriff.
And
They need to get rid of the sheriff. That's
no,
the
they need
sheriff.
to get rid of. No, they're talking about how overcrowded it is because
That's
of
because she need to get them people out of there. She need to hurry up and just have a courtroom and just let everybody just go.
No, she
Just
ain't
let
doing
them
that.
out. Yeah.
She ain't doing it.
Let me tell you, I went to college in Houston, and the day I got there, I turned on the new. Well, not the day, but I moved into my dorm. This was a long time ago. Um, was this in 1990? This was a long time ago. Anyway, I turned on the TV. I just got myself settled, and there was a news alert, and they had just there was serious overcrowding. Any of you guys from Houston who are my age who may remember this, there was like some serious overcrowding in the jail system in Houston at the time, and they literally opened up the doors to the jail and let out like a ton of people. A ton. I have to look it up. I'm gonna see if I can find something on it while we're talking about this right now. I just will never forget it that they let out hundreds of people because it was like criminal overcrowding, like that they just could not hold all the people that they had anymore, and they just had to let them go. So when Sonya said this, it reminded me, like, immediately I thought back to when I had first gotten to Houston, and they had that overcrowding problem at the jail. They let all like petty type criminals, but people they still didn't want on the street. They had to let, and there were um some crime associated, like the minute that some people walked out the door. So anyway.
But you know what's so stupid on their part? Because they think every mark is some money. They lose more money when a person sued them for $9 million. Another person sues you for $20 million. Another person just sued you for $30 million. When all you got out of that one conviction might have been $300. When you could have just let that person go. So instead of being greedy for that $400, now you got a $5 million lawsuit that you got to pay out.
Wait a minute. What you mean $300 for a conviction?
They want to keep them in there because they want to convict them. Then you got to pay court costs and fines, right? And what is court costs and fines usually? If there's no restitution, $300 to $400 for court costs and fines. So they're trying to get that, but that little money ain't shit when you get turned around and sued for millions of dollars. That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense on the back end. If you try to hold on to these 5, 6, 7 people all because you want that little stupid.
Look how feisty she's looking in her face. Like her facial expressions are like, girl, relax. What is wrong with you?
As conviction on something dumb, you know, and then something happens to somebody in jail. Now the family gonna turn around because that's the go-to now. Everybody's coming up with the lawsuit. Let anything happen to anybody in there. You don't even have to die. You can get sued for inhumane treatment. They could sue you for that. You don't have to necessarily die in jail just to get a lawsuit going. It could be inhumane treatment. It could be poor living conditions. It could be the food that they're giving you. It could be all of that.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anything. Anything's a lawsuit. You can sue for anything. Remember that. You can sue for anything. I can sue you if you make me mad too many times. I kept getting headaches, so I want to sue you because every time you make me mad, I get a headache. So now I need to sue you. You can sue for that. Will you win? But you can sue for anything.
She's such a damn scammer. She's one of these type of people that you don't ever have to give any knowledge to because it will come back to bite you because she's only looking for an angle for clout or a come up. She is a trash can opportunist.
That's a waste of money to me.
It is.
Waste of money, waste of time and money.
Girl, she's coughing like she got COVID, Shauna.
So, it is. The court system is really at this point from what they started to way back hundreds of years ago when they first came up with this shit and how they designed it. Remember, the court system was designed against black people off rip. They did that because they got mad about slavery. And then they sat there and created this court system. And the court system was created by white men, not against white people. It was for against black people.
So the ancient tribunals, in like, I don't know, Roman times, in Greece, the court systems that we've known over early history. So none of that mattered. There's some court system that was created only against black people. So I want, like, ma'am, what are you talking about? There are court systems that were that are tracked back to tribunals in Egypt, Kemet, all of the early civilizations. There would be a group of elders or seniors or learned people, and I don't mean seniors as an age, but you know what I mean, elders. I'll say elders. Um, she doesn't know what she's talking about. They had damn near had a court system in the Bible. What are you talking about? The court system was created against black people. She's talking about the US justice system. She's stupid. Well, look, it was created at a time where we didn't have rights. So I agree. You can't create a foundation on something where there are certain people who exist in the system today who were not seen as equals and as property and all of those things. So does our judicial system, does everything around here need a complete overhaul? Absolutely, because the foundation of our system was created when people that looked like us were the equivalent to horses, cows, and pigs. Okay. Right. So I get it, but it wasn't necessary. I mean, it wasn't necessarily, I don't know that it was created to suppress black people. It was really more so created to make sure that the people who were in power, I feel like it was more created to make sure that their power was secured and also to suppress the rights of women. I don't know that they even factored black people in because I don't think that they planned beyond what was not sustainable. That the forefathers, that there were more of us than them, and that one day the system that was created would not be sustainable. But you know, whatever. I mean, I hear what she's saying, so it does have some validity, but she sounds cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because at the end of the day, that's not helping Nesto at this point. That's not helping. It's not helping.
That's the less common sense with these black DAs and these black prosecutors.
It has absolutely nothing to do with Nesto. It has nothing to do that provides him any kind of information or comfort at the moment, which is what she's supposed to be there for. Sis, you're a side chick, not a philosopher.
Yeah,
Okay.
or these white people that actually don't see color, don't get. Go all the way back to how everything was designed. What it was
Keep your
designed
legs
for.
close to Mary
The prison
Beth.
system was designed
Right,
for black people.
obsessed? I mean, she thinks she's a damn black studies teacher.
Policing was designed for black people. Ever since they just look at what was created after they freed the slaves. All of this shit was created after they freed the slaves.
Damn, I don't know why you in my head because I just got to watching a whole program about that on the pad. I'm talking about everything you're saying. Yeah, that's literally right.
It's just the learning what you've learned. I mean, look, okay, let me stop.
Bobblehead. Your eyes red.
Okay, he called her a bobblehead. 1 point for Nesto. I'm giving you a point for today. Thank you for calling her a bobblehead to her head.
Why your eyes so red?
I'm sick. Shut up.
To her head and in her face. Sonya is very wrong. She is.
My eyes aren't red.
Okay.
Look at them. You're so short.
That's okay. That's okay. You feel like you lost weight?
Yeah, I feel a little skinny. My jeans are a little big, but I got on baggy clothes today. I think I'm gonna just wear this to the comedy show tonight because I really don't care.
Oh, that's right. You are going. So how you gonna sit there and be coughing and all that? You should. Yeah. You let the nicotine come out.
So I have bronchitis. I don't have that type of cough. My cough is a lung cough. It's if I take a deep breath, it's gonna force me to cough. It has nothing to do with my sickness jump starts it. So if my sickness jump starts it, then it, you know what I'm saying? But my cough is a lung cough. It's a bronchitis cough.
So does it wake you up in your sleep still?
Heck yeah.
So you ain't been sleeping in.
Listen, I be wheezing. I be sitting there going. I be gagging.
So why don't you just get your? Why don't you just go get you? Oh, you can't get. You gotta get some medicine for that. You gotta go to the doctor for that.
My sister was telling me, mucilin. I don't take medicine.
Mucinex.
Yeah,
that shit don't work. That shit don't work.
Mucinex, a lung cough. Girl, sis sitting there running around with COVID. Okay.
I kind of tried all that. No, you got to go to the doctor and get your.
I need to get one of those.
That don't work.
Asthma things. Those things for asthma.
That don't work.
Yeah, no,
that don't work.
works.
That don't
That's what I
work.
used to use.
That don't work.
I used
That
to
don't
go
work.
to
That don't work.
Yeah, that'll clear me out. I gotta go buy one of those. I'm gonna go to the pharmacy and get one.
That don't work.
So you're gonna go do that when in a few minutes when you lay down. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really talk.
No, I can't. I really don't talk much.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I love you very much. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Thanks for hanging in there. No. I'm gonna talk to you because you can't talk.
Oh, shut up. I can talk.
Yeah,
I just got a cough and I got a cough.
You gotta talk. Okay. So what's been on? So what's been officially on your mind? Let me hear you officially on your mind. What you been thinking about? I got that part. I got it. I
She's
know.
thinking about that
I got
dick.
that part. That thing, Barney, is it bothering you?
No, not mine. Yours.
I know it. I'm saying you.
I'm good.
You too.
No, I'm good.
Sonya wants that dick so bad. She wants it so bad.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm good.
It's remarkable. That is good. It's remarkable how much energy you have. That is good. It's just funny to me that the way you talk on the telephone, and then when I see you in person, it don't match up.
What? Why? What do I
Because you talk like a retiree on the phone.
I sound like an old head?
Yes, you do.
That's what Pop said. He's like, you look one way and then you open your mouth and your age come right out. I'm like, shut up. You do. I ain't mad at it. I don't mind being old in the mouth. Because these young kids be saying some dumb shit out their mouth. So I don't have a problem being old out the mouth.
Yeah, they do say some incredible, stupid shit to me too.
The dumbest. These girls are so. I mean, my poor son. I mean, hopefully he'll look up and find somebody else not trash.
Well, he got to go somewhere where they ain't then, because where you got him at, they right there where you got him at.
Yeah, he got to find
that little circle.
Well,
yeah, you got to.
You just got to find a Spanish girl. That's Spanish.
You ain't finna find that over here.
Is some Spanish people here?
Yeah, but they ain't finna date out their race out over here. They don't do that.
They pretty much stay. You're right. They pretty much stay. Well, you got a combo that'll kind of spill out.
You know what's gonna happen? Sonya for her son, because Sonya is a bitch. She knows she's gonna be a pain in the fucking ass to whoever her son gets with, if he ever gets with anybody, considering that her brother is 50 some years old and doesn't have anybody. She thinks she's gonna get a Latina Hispanic girl and gonna run over her. But her mother, see, these girls are different today. And whatever girl is in his age group, yeah, her mother is maybe even younger than Sonya right now. Okay. She might be in her 40s. You got fine little young 20s. Her mom might be in her 40s, close to 50. And Sonya, she will wear your ass out. Okay. She will wear your ass out. You come for her daughter some type of way, mom and her sisters, all the nieces, they gonna come wear your ass out. Trust and believe. Okay. On top of the fact, she doesn't even want her son to date a black girl because you already know you're going to end up with a mama like me and I'm going to wear your ass out. And I got a bunch of sisters too. Oh, you got a bunch of sisters? Yes, so do I. What's that mean? And what about it? Okay. So Sonya better sit her ass down and stop worrying about her son and what her son is going to do, because, ma'am, your personality deserves a beat down every single time. And I don't care what race, what nationality, what group, money, no money, they're going to fuck you up. Okay. I promise, because you are a lot to deal with and you are very unaware of your nasty personality.
It ain't that many.
No.
You got to.
I mean, but he do better going to Miami and getting them, because Miami they're more, they're not.
She's expecting to find a nice young lady who's quiet, likes to cook, and want to be up under her. Ain't nobody leaving their family to be up under old ratchet ass run to the jail, Sonya. Are you kidding me? Period.
So clicked up, like they're clicked up here. Like Katie always talk about the schools. She always says, well, the Mexicans, and I'd be like, damn, so would they be clicked up? Like they sit together, eat together. They don't just, mingle with the rest of the people.
And they don't really like, you need to tell her to stop saying that, because they don't really like be called that, because they, Mexicans like, they call them niggas. So she needs to start calling them that.
Well, it's the ignorance for me that every Latino, Hispanic person is not from Mexico. Yeah, fix your face, Sonya. Calling someone a Mexican who's from Ecuador or Brazil or Puerto Rico, just because someone like these two are so fucking ignorant, it's a goddamn shame. If you are from Cuba, if you are from any Spanish speaking country, not Mexico, why would you want to be called Mexican? Not that Mexican is bad. Mexican is not bad at all, but only people who are Mexican want to be called Mexican. Do you want to be called Trinidadian or Jamaican or Canadian? Would you like for someone to call you a Canadian and you're not Canadian? It's just not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not correct. And calling someone Mexican is not the equivalent of calling them a nigger. It's not. It's just not what that person may be.
So what do you call them? Because they're from Mexico.
No, Spanish. You can say Spanish.
No, you don't call Mexican. Call a Mexican person Spanish and see what they say. The Spanish came and put Mexicans in slavery. They took their land. They robbed them of their gold. They robbed them of their indigenous language. Nobody in Mexico wants to be called Spanish. Trust me. Okay? No, they don't want to be called Spanish. Mexicans are okay with being called Mexican. Ecuadorians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, people from other countries don't want to be called Mexicans, because guess what? They're not Mexican. Does that make sense? If you're from South Carolina, do you want to be called a New Yorker? You know what I'm saying? Like, think of it that way.
Latinos.
Yes. Yeah, you start calling them that, just like you call them a nigga. Yeah.
They're from Mexico. So if they call me an Ohioan, that's like calling me a nigga.
No.
This is the dumb hour. This is unfortunate, but there's a lot of people that don't get it. They think that Mexican is another terminology for somebody of Latino descent, and it is if you're from Mexico. It's just that simple. But these two are in an unfortunate, embarrassing example of what didn't happen for them when it was time for them to learn some things about the world. It's very sad.
It's like slave, like the bottom of the topo.
I don't think that about the Mexicans, but I guess.
I know you don't. I know
if racist people think that way, I get. But
no, but they think of that too. They think that too. It's like you pull them down.
Oh, okay. She's like, that's her signal of I don't like the conversation. Can you please admire my gold ugly bag?
That's the same one you came with last week, Eugene.
No, actually.
Yes, actually, it's just a different color.
Second time carrying this bag. I gave the silver one to my granddaughter because she kept sweating me for it.
Oh, okay. So you got gold and silver mixing up.
Well, gold because my shoes are gold, but it goes with everything. So, you know, my earrings are gold. My bracelet is kind of multicolored with gold. I'm skinny.
Yeah, I can see it today. I really can see it today. Yeah, I can see it today.
I'll get these 5 pounds back this week.
Why you like frowning your face up?
I'm gonna start drinking Ensure starting today. I'm gonna go back home and drink some Ensure. I'm gonna drink like 2. ate last night. I haven't been to the bathroom since I've been sick.
Girl,
Yeah.
my husband just came home
Okay.
scared to
That's the
shit of me.
upside, right? So I'm not sick, sick and sick. I'm just sick, cold. I got a cold sick.
Yes, so Mile High, so you're in Colorado. That's unfortunate. It's so I'm just assuming Mile High is Colorado. I know that there's that Midwestern Mexican population because in United States, look, that's a whole conversation that I honestly don't even want to get into. I hear you, and I know that exists. It's unfortunate.
Okay. Uh-huh. So what did your week look like this week?
It look like nothing.
What you mean? You gotta have something going on.
I ain't got nothing going on. I just got to get my paperwork from Audi, and that's it. Because I got an appointment with the DMV on Friday. That's it.
You said you're gonna get your Audi.
No, I talked to a guy last night about it. He took me $1,500 a month for the e-tron. I'm like, no, I don't leave the house. It don't make sense.
No, that don't make no sense.
I don't go anywhere.
No.
It would just literally sit in the garage like the other two cars did and get no miles on it. Remember, the Mustang only had 3,000 miles on it, and then the Audi had 19,000 miles on it when I turned it in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's no miles for what you pay for it. I paid $10,000 down to get both. Then I was paying $1,600 a month on both cars.
Damn.
Plus insurance.
Just
for them to sit, or I pull up at the grocery store because I wasn't going nowhere. So who's seeing me? So now
okay.
I can tell you, the guy stopped me out in the parking lot. He walked me in talking about my car.
Oh, the police.
He walked me all the way in just talking about my car. I really like that car. How much was that? But I like my car. I mean, I don't know how you gonna feel getting in and out of it.
Hey man, hey, I ain't got nothing right now. So guess what? How can a beggar be choosy?
No. Can the bougie be choosy? Can the bougie
be choosy? That's a dumb question because the bougie are choosy, right? Okay. Yes. This woman infuriates me. She's like she's the bad guy in this all, okay? In this whole thing. Let's keep going so we can get to the phone call next. If we can make it in decent time. But yeah, let's keep going.
To be honest with you,
Bougie gang, your lunch is ready. Can the bougie be choosy? Girl, look at that face. Sis is so ghetto. Okay, girl, she's ghetto with the bullet house.
Man, hey, I ain't got nothing right now. So guess what? How can a beggar be choosy?
No. Can the bougie be choosy? Can the bougie be choosy?
To be honest with you, I don't even see where that shit come into play at. What you talking about?
Can the bougie be choosy?
And this was around the time that the calls started coming out. And sis was over there commenting on my channel. Okay. Ma'am has been a super fan for a long time. And this is no mistake that on September of 23, when she's meanwhile capping for Nesto in the comments and she's saying things like bougie and stuff like that, that she's not picking up stuff from the YouTube streets at this moment.
I'm telling you, I don't even see where that come in at. Look, I don't see where that come in at. I'm sorry. That's you just talking.
The bougie be choosy.
Mm-hmm.
The bougie be choosy.
Well, here's the thing. Well, here's what we got going on. What are you going to do with yourself until I get out? I want to know that. Hit that part.
Vacation.
Okay,
I'm working on your case. That's all I got to do till you get out.
Okay, well, you got a couple more days for your birthday. Have y'all decided what y'all going to do yet?
No, I think what I'm going to do is, so tonight, the comedy show is going to be an early birthday gift because it's just me and the two kids that are going. And then,
you're going together. Okay.
Yeah, me, Tomas, and Sydney are going together. And which we've never been out together. Well, have we ever been out together? Not since he
If
been
you can't remember if your oldest daughter and your daughter and your son have been out together, y'all two don't go out together. Like, how do you have to sit there and think, have we ever been out together? Your one daughter and your one son, you can't recall if you've ever been out together with your one daughter and your one son. Does that even make sense? Tanya, I didn't even see that you gave us a membership. Thank you so much, Tanya. Let me go back and see if I can find it in the chat. I'm sure whoever got gifted knows, but thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Boo Boo. Um, Unbelievable. Like that just means like I don't know, that's weird to me. What do you guys think about that? Um Notice her body language. She turned her head and said vacation. She lies so much. This yeah. So you've got one daughter, one son and one grandchild and then the bonus kid from the strip club. How do you guys not know like how do you not know that you've ever all gone you guys have never all gone out to dinner? That's weird.
grown. We went out once for Mother's Day, and he was like,
Your daughter is damn near 40, your son is in his 20s, and your niece or your granddaughter is in his niece. They don't like okay, hello Jay Blake. They don't like you, sis,
'89.
or they don't like each other.
I think when we went out.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wait a minute,
because
y'all went
remember,
out? I thought y'all went out last year.
all three of us. We
Yeah.
went to the Mary J thing at KOD. We went to that together. Me, him, and her.
Okay. Damn, that was quick. That was
Mhm.
quick.
That was
Yeah.
on Mother's Day, May.
Yeah. So let's get back on this. I'm just saying, thinking. I said, well, damn, that woman, is she really romantic like that, or she just ain't never had no romantic man? Or I'm just trying to figure that shit
I
out.
remember, have I ever had a romantic man?
Yeah, I just want to hear that part. I'm saying, damn, you know, been in.
Who was ever romantic to me?
Are you romantic though? That's the thing.
Oh yeah, I'm the shit.
No, I didn't say. I say, are you? I ain't saying you put it on your hat when you got ready. I say, are you like that? Yeah, I didn't mean that you had your smoker laugh on.
She needs to go to the urgent care. She needs a shot, a prescription, and a bed. She's giving raging case of COVID.
Okay, that's when I breathe too deep. It's my lungs. It's kicking. My lungs is kicking.
Okay.
COVID. Anyway,
Did you come in here with a mask on?
Mm-mm.
Was you coughing out in the front desk?
I didn't cough till I sat down.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
And I got this. I bought my disinfect stuff.
Okay, that's right. They let you bring that in.
Hey, let me bring my pillow and let me bring anything I want in. I'm a regular.
Okay, regular. All right, so let's get back to this here. So you never took a shower with nobody. You never sat in the tub with nobody. You never done any.
I've done showering with somebody before. I've done that before. Yeah, done that. You talking about sex? That's sex and romance is totally different. Showering with somebody, that's sex. That's fucking in the shower.
Oh, okay.
Taking a tub. Okay, so no, because I don't do tubs because of that whole roach fiasco thing. So no, because bugs is bugs. Ew. And I was traumatized as a child with the roach. So tubs, because especially when you can't see, and something might come through the.
There you go with that shit.
I don't know. But like nice dinners, I've cooked a nice meal before for a person, for a guy. I've done romantic things before, and I've been on. I think
I've had a boyfriend before.
I want to say
I was married
father
for
was
4
like
months.
the most romantic person that I ever
Tomas's
dated.
father, 35 centuries ago. Yeah. That are you romantic? Isn't that just a yes or no? Right. Just say no. Like no. I've made a meal or two. Sonya is mad because nobody wanted her ass. I mean, that's just it. Let's see what the man in the house has to say. Look at wait, we have Where's Ghost BX? I feel like I just saw. Okay, sounds like she's gonna cough up a lung. Ghost BX, if you were talking to Sonya on the phone right now and you asked her if she was romantic and she had to beat around the bush to give you this answer, what would you come up with? Can you just type that down into the chat, please, sir?
He was like the best and the worst. He never put his hands on me. He never threatened me.
He asked, "Are you romantic?"
Right. But after I had the baby, he cheated like he was single, and that was a problem. But before I gave birth, he was really good. You know, we used to go on trips,
She doesn't know how to answer a question. It's really sad.
and every gift was jewelry, diamonds was this, everything was diamonds. You know,
He asked you about you, dummy.
Mhm.
I wasn't big on jewelry, so I really didn't care. Um, yeah, he got me a
But
nice engagement ring.
Why is he looking at my desk like that, guys? You think he's trying to get see what my coffee order is at Starbucks?
so what you big on? Let me hear what you big on.
I'm big on just people. I don't really care about shit. You know, shit is nice for the moment, and then after you have it, it's like, oh, okay, you know, like I'll buy like every year I'll buy like a shit of bags. You know what I'm saying? And then I give away a whole bunch of bags. I don't put
Okay.
them on there and sell them or whatever. I just give them away. You know, because I'm not gonna
Because they're
carry.
not worth anything. Of course, you're gonna just give them away. You can't get any money for return for them aluminum ass bags you got. Nobody's buying that mess,
It no more.
and nobody's paying any money for bootlegs either.
So I'll just, give them away, and then I'll go buy some new ones.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what you trying to tell me? You just basic then. It don't take that much. You don't
Very
have to have
basic
no.
now. I'm very basic. I used to
You
be. I
say
told you.
now.
These two don't even know each other. Ghost BX says she never seen romance. She doesn't. Look at this face she's making, guys. Oh my god. And I'm busy on the phone at my desk. She she looks like her name should be Maybelline, okay?
My
You say
20s.
now though.
In my 20s, I used to wear like a whole bunch of designer shit and sacks and all that. I used to do that strong when I was in my 20s.
Strong.
Don't do it no more.
Strong.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, because this is why. Let me say this, because I feel like clothes don't make me. I'm cute whether I'm dressed up or dressed down, or if I got a t-shirt on and some shorts, I'm just as cute as if I had a nice dress on.
Okay, because I ain't never seen you with no dress on. I ain't never seen you with no dress on.
I'm going to put one on for you. I'm going to wear one for you because I know I don't wear dresses. And I don't even know if I own. I don't even know if I own one. But I said that the other day. I was like, I gotta put a dress and some heels on and take a picture. That's it. But I stopped doing dresses and stuff in my 30s. I used to wear dresses and heels a lot, and body dresses and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened with that? What you stopped doing
it
all
got
that?
old. It got old. I didn't really, I didn't, for the most part, I moved to Miami, and Miami people suck. So I wasn't, trying to go out all out for them. I pretty much changed my wardrobe when I moved to Miami and saw what it was. I used to wear tight dresses and all that stuff when I first moved down there. But then when I saw what it was giving, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll just wear jean shorts and either a tank top and some heels, or either a blouse and some heels. And that was just my
So
thing.
back what you're saying, you don't have to be that fly down there. You just be whatever. That's what you're saying.
Right, because they couldn't dress. Nobody down the locals couldn't dress. They didn't know what to put on. They didn't know shit about clothes. You had a couple, like maybe 2 or 3 people, but other than that, everybody else just, looked like they run into Walmart. So I was like,
because it's supposed to be relaxed down there.
it's laid back for the most part, but when you're going out, you're supposed to step it up a little, and that was it. And then when I was
If you ain't got nowhere to go out, shit, where you gonna step up at?
there's always somewhere to go in Miami because it's tourist, and you got the beach and all of that stuff. So there's always somewhere to go. I just never did because from the time I started spending all my time working in clubs, I never really wanted to go out to clubs because I'm at the club for work every day. So, whenever an event, unless it was a comedy show or a concert, I wasn't going. And comedy shows, you pretty much can wear what you want to wear. And concerts, I never went on like a date concert, where I had to be all romantically sexy or anything for somebody. because I would always go out with my sisters. That's time I've been out on a date, the concert.
Do you imagine if, I mean, it's sad. This lady is over 50 years old. She doesn't know whether she's ever been out on a date, which means she's never been out on a date. She doesn't know if she's ever gone out before with both of her two kids at the same time since they've been adults. Let's just say in the last damn year. You don't know if you've ever been out to something with your son and your daughter together. That's absolutely insane. They don't like you. That's what the chat's saying. And sis, you fugazi certified. Like, it's very much giving troubled. Okay.
Luther Vandross.
Girl, Luther's been dead for like damn 20 years. Okay. Luther been dead for a long time. What are you talking about? That's the last romantic concert she was at Luther. Let me see. Let me just Google how long it's been since Luther's been dead. Luther Vandross. Okay. I feel like he was buried in the cemetery over by yeah, he died in 2005, okay? All right. I think he's buried in the Washington Cemetery over on Paramus Road in Paramus, New Jersey. I think that's actually he died in 2005, y'all. He's been dead almost 20 years.
I went to the Luther Vandross concert.
Wait a minute, hold on. You talking about 80 years ago?
He said 80 years ago. Nesto is a clown, okay? He is a straight clown.
That's time I've been out on a date, the concert. Luther Vandross. I went to the Luther Vandross concert.
Wait a minute, hold on. You talking about 80 years ago?
When I was dating this guy that played for the Browns, we went to he took me to the Luther Vandross concert. And why did I fall asleep in the concert? I nodded right the hell out. I was like,
that was the last time you saw him.
Oh.
Oh, that was crazy. That's my boy. Look, we still talk. That's my boy. Yeah. Asshole.
She's really trash can. She's a certified trash can. I decree and declare. What? I decree and I declare. Girl, let me drop some coins on you. Thank you. I decree and I declare. Thank you for making it official. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes. Do you see this energy that she has about the man who took her to the concert and she fell asleep? She's mad because I think he's been married for a long time, had kids.
Yeah.
Why you
Listen, look at her body language on this, guys. This is really telling. Hold on. Wait. Girl, I messed up. I hit that back button one too many times. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying in the comments while I'm waiting for it to reset. Okay. The concert story is a lie, girl. The man is probably a lie too. Like, oh, I had a boyfriend a long time ago and da 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 da. What's the time frame are we at? Hold on, 24:10. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right, let me see what you guys are saying real quick. The concert was a lie. Damn, Sonya. The man, like the fact that you look cute and all those things are irrelevant because you know what? Some of these cute girls are sitting right at home doing nothing. They just only get invited out to give up sex. And they're mad because other people are out on real dates, having fun, getting to know someone, getting engagement rings and married and living our lives, going to college, jobs, not working all night long, not having to work at the strip club for 25 years with no benefits, all those things. Okay. She went to a concert with Yvette. Girl, stop. Yeah, but Yvette's married. Yvette has herself a nice looking husband. Okay. She's just married. She's stuck. She's just mad. She's stuck. Excuse me. She's married to being stuck. That's what I guess my brain was trying to say. Sonya is a burly bullet. she never experienced a real love in a relationship. It is sad. It's very sad, but maybe she's scared. She's scared.
Oh, that's crazy. That's my boy. Look, we still talk. That's my boy. Ah,
Look at her
yeah.
face. Look at that. Another dumpation. Another man that dumped her and moved on with somebody else.
Asshole. Yeah.
Why you
She's even a bum like Nesto will never make her his woman because she's a trash can.
calling him an asshole?
I love him. He's just an asshole. Cause you know what? How he broke the news that he was getting engaged to his girlfriend that I had no idea about.
So Sonya, always a side chick. Girl, you are side chick certified, okay? You have been a side chick your whole career as a woman. It's pretty sad. You didn't even know you were a side chick, okay? So you went out on a date with a guy and you have the nerve to still call him friend, and he basically dumped you and told you that he was marrying someone, not even that he was going to be with someone else. He just went ahead and just told you, I'm getting, like, he did a Donnell Jones on you. Okay. All right.
Okay, so you
Man.
met. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Y'all were dating at the time?
We was dating, and I didn't know he had a girlfriend. He never mentioned her, and then he gonna tell me about her after he proposed to her. Then he wanna come and tell me I got engaged today. And I'm looking at him like, how are you getting engaged? You got a
You've been
girlfriend?
through some hell. So you know what? You're gonna give me
So
hell because
no,
you've
so
been through
listen.
hell.
First of all, no, I don't carry
I
baggage
just got a
because me
couple
and
of
him are
cash
me and
apps.
him are
Thank you
still cool to
guys.
this
You're
day.
so sweet.
I was mad at him for maybe like 2 weeks or whatever, and then I had got locked up like right
Okay.
after that. And he used to just write me all the time. You know, we never stopped being friends. I just cut him off on the anything more than friends. We ain't about to do that no more.
Okay, so is he still married to the same woman?
Still married, 5 kids in. Yep, they live in upper Florida. Yep, 5 kids in. Youngest is a boy. Got 4 girls and a boy. And I saw him
Okay.
a couple times when I was still in Miami because he's from Miami, but he lives.
Him a couple of times when you were in Miami and you're just friends. And what was the formula that she said? She got mad at him and she didn't talk to him for about 2 weeks, and then she started speaking to him again.
They live in upper Florida for maybe like 2 weeks or whatever, and then I had got locked up like right
Okay.
after. Was mad at him for maybe like 2 weeks or whatever, and then I had got
Who else?
locked up like right
Okay.
after that.
Who else was she mad at for 2 weeks and didn't talk? Who was the last guy she said got married or was married? She found out he was married and she was mad and didn't talk to him for like 2 weeks. And who was that? That's a quiz question, guys. So Sonya tells us about a Cleveland Browns player who took her out to Luther Vandross. She fell asleep at the concert. He tells her one day that he's marrying another woman. She got mad for how long? 2 weeks. And she told us about another guy that told her he was married after he got the boots. And she didn't talk to him for 2 weeks. Okay. Why is everything 2 weeks and $250? That's what I should call this live. 2 weeks and $250. You know how in the Bible everything is 40 days and 40 nights? With Sonya, everything is 2 weeks and every amount is $250.
And
Okay.
he used to just write me all the time.
And
You
then
know,
she
we
got
never
locked up.
stopped being friends. I just cut him off on the anything more than friends. We ain't about to do that no more.
Okay, so is he still married to the same woman?
Still married,
Yes. Okay. Yeah, he sure is.
5 kids in. Yep, they live in upper
It's giving jealous. It's giving jelly.
Florida. Yep, 5 kids in. Youngest is a boy. Got 4 girls and a boy.
It's a repetitive lie.
And I saw him
Okay.
a couple times when I was still in Miami because he's from Miami, but he lives in one of them little cities up, in the middle of Florida. Him and the wife.
Jacksonville. Probably Jacksonville.
No, it's not. It's a small city, but yeah, him and her are there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I get along with everybody that I used to date because I'm not a vicious ex. I'm not a vindictive ex. I don't mess up people's things. I don't go around talking about them. I don't call the police and lie on them. I don't trash their shit. You know what I'm saying? All I do is
Because you're cute and you can
because
get
my
whatever you want.
mentality is I'm gonna just do better. That's all I think. I'm gonna just do better than you.
Okay, I like that.
What the fuck you looking at? I'm gonna just do
Because
better.
I cussed his ass out this morning. I'm coming downstairs. I told him, don't fucking play with me, child molester motherfucker. That's why. That's why. Yeah.
Playing with you.
Wait, Nesto, what did you do? Hold on a second. So somebody walked behind Nesto. Hold on a second. Somebody walked behind Nesto and he said he had to tell him this morning, don't play with me. Child molester MFR. Hold on.
Okay.
Ooh, hold on.
Is I'm gonna just do better. That's all I think. I'm gonna just do better than you.
Okay.
Nesto, you got to understand why you're in the block that you're in, why you on the blocker. You're on the blocker that you're on because, sir, you got CP and S to the A. Okay?
Mentality is I'm gonna just do better. That's all I think. I'm gonna just do better than you.
Okay, I like that.
What the fuck you looking at? I'm gonna just do
Because
better.
I cussed his ass out this morning. I'm coming downstairs. I told him, don't fucking play with me, child molester motherfucker. That's why. That's why. Yeah.
Playing with you.
Playing. Yeah, man, playing with me.
I'll let you bring here food.
Yeah, everybody know I don't play with nobody here.
Right, I'm playing with nobody's kids.
Yeah, I don't play. I don't give a damn if your grandpapa. I don't give a fuck. You ain't finna play with me. Yeah, the police already fucking with me. So
The police are?
no, I'm talking about because I'm locked up.
Oh, you talking about that police? I thought you meant the COs.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Well, when I
them.
did see it, now I've never heard this much on news that they're taking the inmates side. We are not guilty until proven we're still innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
yeah. So don't treat us like we some shit.
Don't
but
treat
that's
us
how
like
I feel every time I go in that goddamn courtroom.
Even still, even if you're considered guilty, you still have to be treated with inhumane. So they have to treat you like human beings across the board. Whether you're guilty or not, just because you're guilty doesn't mean they have to treat you a certain way. They're supposed to treat you like human across the board.
No, it for real. It's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. But
well, that's how it legally is until somebody step up and sue their ass, and then remind them that you want to pay for it. You can, and it'll cut into your funds.
What time y'all go to y'all concert tonight? Did you ever talk to your buddy?
It started at 8. It started at 8. So I'm gonna go run home real quick, maybe, and then I'm gonna go head over to Sydney's house. I don't think they really want me over there breathing. So I'm gonna go home for like an hour, and then I'm gonna probably head over there. Probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock. Oof, I'm gonna go over there around 5:30. I'm gonna go over there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I love you.
Love you too. So how you gonna have your hair tonight? That's it right there.
You think I care about? I'm gonna wear this shit. I mean, this what I have on is cute, but I'm not about to go above and beyond.
What's the name of the place y'all going to?
It's a comedy something in Hateville. I just hate being overdressed. If everybody,
that's true.
I don't like being the fanciest person in the room, so I would rather wear jeans and some heels.
I don't think you have to worry about that, about being the fanciest person in the room. I don't. Girl, why is she lying?
And not, care about whatever, then go in there extra fancy. When I feel awkward when I feel dressy and everybody else is late. It's a comedy show. People are gonna be wearing sneakers and sweats or whatever. They're gonna be coming in there looking like whatever. So I got on heels and that's it. That's all they're getting out of me today.
That's it? Okay. That's it. All right. Well, I love you. You look sexy. You look sexy every time I see you.
I do too.
Yeah, not like you though. Yeah.
I can see through all of that. I can see the possibilities.
Okay. Well, I thank you very much. And
call me an hour. Just call me an hour.
Get your inhaler. Go get your inhaler.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching. Please like.
You see how thirsty she is? Like, she just sat there. She probably talked to him before she got there. Then now it's time to go. And she's like, call me in an hour. Call me in an hour. Like, she has literally nothing else to do. Nothing. Okay. All right. What time is it? It's one. We've been on for 1.5 hours. Do you guys want to go and get all the way caught up to? Let's see where we are. Hold on. Let's see where we've already done. I told you guys about the Paul Ferguson calls. Check those out. This we did this Lamont call, didn't we? We did that Lamont call. We did this call yesterday. This little, excuse me. Okay. We did these two last night. That and that. We just did this. We did this already. We did this with something else. We did that yesterday. Um, we've already done. No, we didn't. I talked about this call in another reaction. This is the call that they put out in members. Um, it might not still be in here, but just the cover of it. This one right here. That's an hour. If you have members now over here and you don't know, so this Nesto and Sonya are upset with lawyers, so he calls him. This 59 and 16 minutes. This is one of those calls. Okay, so they, I don't know what they did. Maybe they did it. They only included one call, right? So that's this. Just to cross reference, this one is one of those two calls. Okay. So, and this is the call that just came out this morning. Let's get into this one right here. And that should have you pretty well caught up. But if you have phone calls from prison membership and you didn't before, this is the one that you want to listen to, because call number 2 in here is when they call Craig Lewis, and it's quite entertaining. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. You'll never be overdressed. And even if you are overdressed, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Oh, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you. Oh, you guys were gifting and I didn't even see. Let me drop some coins on you guys. Thank ya. Thank you, Carol. Carol, thank you. Let's see, Teddy, thank you. For your member milestone. Thank you very much. Member milestone, Sonya, lie and cough like a pattern of thunder and lightning. I think I read this one already. Fake as cough she's doing. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find. Oops, wrong channel. Oops, wrong channel. Okay, so Judith Griffith, excuse me, you got gifted. Carol gifted a bougie gang friend, and that's what algorithm did. That's what Al did. Okay. All right. So keep in mind, like I said, this call was paired with another call, but when you listen to this, this is a really this call takes place on January 14th. So the call that they put up today with Shirley and Nesto takes place on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So 2 weeks before this. And Sonya is beside herself. I'm going to tell you this. Now that we know about Sonya's eternal side chick journey, and how she has been dumped by many a man for other women, and she has played second banana to the wives and the girlfriends that have been elevated to wife mother status by their husband. I think that's why she feels some type of way. I think that's why she's so jelly about and wants these women's husbands. Sonya does not mind befriending and having relationships with men who really should be told to go on their own way. I mean, of course, we're going to blame the men. The men have no business being in relationships with women who are not their wives or friends, like real friends that you don't take off clothes and exchange body fluids with, that's not a friend. That's someone that you're dating or sleeping with or whatever you want to call it. But I think Sonya has a particular disdain and jealousy, and that's why she doesn't care. That's why she don't care. She don't care because she wants to take off her underwear.
Okay. I was gonna
He's
say,
not going to go to court.
huh?
And there is a bond on that. You said there is a bond on that. You will get bonded out on that.
We talked about it at the beginning, but it had literally just come out, so I didn't want to show it at that moment. We'll talk about it either later tonight or something like that. I wanted to give it a chance to live. Um, so because also that would have made maybe for some people the first that they would have heard it. So sometimes I think it's better to hear the call in its totality first. That way we can talk about it rather than, you know. So yeah, it had just come out. So no, we talked about it. Actually phone calls from prison came by. So we talked about it a little bit for about 20 minutes and we'll do a check-in on the full call later today or tomorrow. Sonia wants to be a wife but doesn't want wife quality. She doesn't have wife qualities. She's not honest. No man wants a dishonest woman to call wife. Someone that you're going to parade around with your family and give your last name and make babies with. um Most men really try to make a good choice for a couple. They make whatever choice makes sense to them, whether it's for money, power, influence, hips, breasts, conversation, how she makes him feel, whatever it is, the reason that a man chooses to consider a woman and the woman decides to accept the relationship. Um, she just doesn't have it. Clearly, she don't have it. Most of the time it's integrity. People can trust you. They know that you're a decent person. Nobody wants to get legally involved with somebody who you already know that there's going to be problems, right? Sonya is a lot. And I think some of these guys she deals with knows that she's the type of chick that the laws are going to get involved, and not in a good way, not in the marriage type way. It's more in the temporary restraining order type way. Thank you, sis, for gifting 5. Let me check and see how that panned out for us. Who got 5 memberships? Let's see. Um, just a second. Everything is refreshing. Oh, let me look on my phone. Okay, our sis Sonia's Hairline gifted 5 memberships. Costly Fetish, Loris Williams, Tanya, DJ, and Double H. Guess what, guys? You just got gifted by our good sis Sonia's Hairline. Thank you so much. All right, let's get into this, and I'm gonna let y'all go.
Right. It's not a crime where you touch somebody or anything like that. Possession of a picture is
This is such a good call in light of what happened yesterday. Just her attitude. Her attitude is so stank, guys. Her attitude is super duper stank. Let's go.
This video contains one call between Nesto and Sonya on January 14th, 2023. In this call, you will hear that Nesto and Sonya are upset with his attorney for talking to Shirley Strawberry. Take a listen.
hello.
Hi, babe.
Okay. I was gonna
He's
say,
not going to go to court.
huh?
And there is a bond on that. You said there is a bond on that. You will get bonded out on that. It's not a crime where you touch somebody or anything like that. Possession of a picture is bondable.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it is. He said it's just possession of a picture. So it is bondable.
It's not just possession of a picture, it's child pornography. Sonia purposely took advantage of Nesto allowing her to interfere with the attorney. She wanted to make Shirley hurt even more financially. She's ridiculous. Ghost BX, thank you for your support. I appreciate it.
What? That
Yes,
just
it
sounds
is.
so fucking stupid to me.
I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I
Now,
know.
wait a minute. No. Is she
So we talked about this earlier. At this time, so the call today that dropped with Shirley, that is on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, right? He was about to get out of jail. Why was he about to get out of jail? Because at the time he had the theft by deceptions, he had the unlawful credit cards, he had the conspiracies. This is the time that he literally just got the CP charges, right? So keep in mind the CP charges that they just refreshed, they're a year old. So it went from a 23 case to a 24 case because those charges were well over a year old. He spent 6 months and didn't even have bond on this charge, right? She's over here now on this call. Sonya's saying it's a bondable charge, but they're going to go no bond on this, right? So just keep that in mind when you're listening to the Shirley call. 2 weeks from that moment, he's planning on in that call, he's mentally planning and preparing to get out. Meanwhile, he's talking to Sonya behind the scenes. He doesn't yet have the CP charges and he's smelling himself a little bit. On this call, he is irate, he's pissed, he's mad. He just got the CP charges and he, guess what? Doesn't have bond again. Okay? So let's go.
shit you gave me in that was? That is a stupid. My head.
Did you see it?
I didn't see the picture.
Oh,
Is that what you're talking
no.
about?
I was glad you see the picture of the charge. Yeah.
Oh, I ain't looked at that yet.
And so you know what this man gonna tell me?
What
This
you say?
he pisses me off every day. I don't know why. He went back and said something when you should just listen to the lawyer. Okay, first of all, because he was
Wait.
Let me tell you what he tried to say. He didn't. I'm talking about the lawyer.
Okay.
He didn't ask her to go forward and contribute any more money to this case because he's going to need a new case and a new lawyer because I don't do this and he shouldn't ask her because if he do he's going to end up in divorce court because she's at her wit's end, this, that, and the other. Okay, first of all, you the motherfucker that told her. Let's be clear. Me telling him what his face look like, I'm supposed to because that's his business.
So let me see if so he said, first of all, he's going to have to get a new lawyer for this because I don't do this. And let's repeat that because I'm almost feeling like what they said is that the reason why Craig Lewis said he's going to end up in divorce court is because he's asking for more money and for this type of case, but I don't even do these type of cases. So did they ask for money to pay, like prepay Craig Lewis to truly get to prepay, like to get money from Shirley? And Craig Lewis wouldn't be fighting that case anyway. So were they hoping for her to just pay over and above so that they could get a refund from Craig and use that money towards another lawyer? Like it just sounds kind of scamish to me. Thank you for the 5 memberships, Ghost BX. Sean supposedly took advantage of Nesto. Okay. Let me find these memberships. Micheline, thank you. Nasty, truly a psychopath, just trying. Shay Shay, Louisiana Lady, Sweet Nikki, Simplicity, and Who Dat 504. Y'all just got gifted by our good brother, Ghost BX. Okay. Thank you, Ghost BX. I appreciate it. Let's just listen to that one more time, but it sounds like I don't know. Let's listen to it again.
Okay.
He didn't ask her to go forward and contribute any more money to this case because he's going to need a new case and a new lawyer because I don't do this and he shouldn't ask her because if he do he's going to end up in divorce court because she's at her wit's end, this, that, and the other. Okay, first of all, you the motherfucker that told her. let's be clear. Me telling him what his face look like, I'm supposed to, because that's his business. Now,
Wow.
he should have took it upon himself and broke it to her, not you. You the lawyer. You go talk to him only, not call his wife and break it down to her.
Thank
So
you.
what are you fucking talking about? I didn't call her.
Thank you.
You called her. I called him, and he know how to deal with her because that's his wife. So he got 10 years where you ain't even got 10 months knowing her. So what are you even talking about?
Wow.
He sound real stupid, is what he sound like. What the fuck are you talking about? First of all, I saw that. You didn't tell me, and then don't tell him. No, I called you because I saw the shit, and if I see it, I'm gonna tell him anyway. So fuck it. That's like what it is. So I'm gonna tell that man his business because that's his business to tell. Now you telling the wife, that's something different. You told the wife. Right. You told the wife. You shouldn't have did that shit because he know how to talk to her and he know how to break shit to her. You don't. Oh, that's gonna be the end of his marriage. I said, you don't know what it's gonna be. Okay? You don't know what it's going to be. So sometimes I think he would be trying to get a response to see, I said, you don't know what it's going to be. So you speaking on something, but if people just stop didn't say anything and let the lawyer him, you shouldn't have told her. He didn't tell her, you told her. And that's his business to tell her. Right. It's his business to tell her because he would know how to break it to her because he know her. So why would you? But I only told Dion after I knew he told to go check on her and see. You know what I'm saying? But that was after I knew she'd already knew because he called me and told me he told her. So now let me call Dion. Dion, can you call, make sure she's okay? Because you don't want her mind to get to wondering because people are already in her ear.
Right.
So, sometimes people don't know how to really think and understand that it's some bullshit or whatever. He's like, all right. But shit, I'm like, the fuck? You can't do, you the one that started the shit. Me telling him ain't nothing. You just don't want me to talk to him. I don't know how you gonna manage that.
Wow. So he
That's a fucking
you remember I told you what you said? He messy on that type shit. You told me he did
yeah.
before.
He was messy as fuck.
He doing that again.
He said he'll be in the courtroom, but he just can't say nothing. Because I said, can you do it? And it jump off. He was like, no, I can't do nothing at all because I don't do those type of cases. But I will be in there with the public defender and make sure it go like it's supposed to go. So I don't know if he's gonna quarterback and just talk to the person and be like,
I don't trust that shit either. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you the email BC right now. Tell him he need to call your mercy. This will benefit him as well.
No, BC, don't say shit in court. Don't go back to that. That's like going to the ex-woman who steady cheated on you.
I just want to make sure I get going tomorrow.
No, BC ain't gonna do it. He is not the one. You already saw what he did in court.
Yeah,
and, okay, for real, he said he was gonna run. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, for real, really? No, hell no. You better off. You better off sitting in there by yourself than BC.
Okay, hold up. So I'm supposed to be going tomorrow?
He said you should go tomorrow. It's not a definite, but because the charges came up today, you should be going there tomorrow.
Yeah. Because there's a hold. If they charge, that means it's a hold, correct?
No, it's not. You get a hearing and a bond. It's a bondable offense.
Oh,
Henry County, it's a bondable offense. He said it's not. It don't sound right, but he said it's not that serious. It is not that serious. It's just something nobody want on their face. It isn't that serious because you don't have a history of that. It is something that's probationable. It is something like, okay, he had a picture. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could have sent him a picture. Do you see him researching that shit on his computer? No. Okay. Well, however you're trying to say he was in possession of it.
I don't.
I know you don't even know what the fuck it is. But I'm just saying in scenarios when you go to court on shit, how, it's like, please, prove that this is his shit. Because again, if this was in your mentality, you would have.
So if you're new here, I'll put the link to Pam Law Intellect. Pam was in court yesterday. Yesterday was April 8th, 2024. The child pornography case has just been refreshed by Fulton County. It's got a new case number and everything. If you look on my community wall, you'll find all that information. I think I've got the order for bond posted also. It might be in members, but if it's not, I think I have it posted. If not, I'll post it. That happened weeks ago, but it's the same bond order, everything. But yesterday they went through the probable cause for this case 1 year and like what 2 3 months later. Um, and it's not just a picture, it's a ton of pornography that was in his computer, 4 images of which are children. And there's no time that it's ever okay to have a child in a sexually provocative photograph. It's called child pornography. It's illegal and there's nothing good about it. And at the end of the day, that's a charge that he's got 4 counts and he's sitting with a $700,000 bond on just those accounts on just those counts, excuse me. And with the others, it's almost $500,000. So he's sitting at over a 1,130 some thousand dollar bond at this moment. So it's interesting to hear her speak about this, what, 15 months ago, and how she justifies this situation for this guy.
Have it on your Google search. You get me?
Right.
Some shit like that. You don't just stumble across one picture and the motherfucker.
She's yelling because she's mad because she wants her man. She wants that dick. They have things to do. They're trying to get in the RV. They're trying to go spend time together. He's ready to leave his wife. He's got a whole freaking plan up his sleeve for Shirley. See, God don't like ugly. That's what I'm going to say. And all that God talk he was doing to Shirley and the call you're going to listen to, the next call, he was tricking Shirley. And he's talking all this. I listened to a sermon, this, that, and the third, everything. Meanwhile, he's planning a future with this wench.
I done had that shit on a search bar, which they can search. They can dissect anybody's computer and find out what you've been looking at for the last 5 years on your. As long as you've been owning that computer, they can find out everything you've ever downloaded or Googled or searched or whatever. Right. That's how they get a lot of people on the murders, because they be searching murders and how to kill without and they find that shit out by looking on their computers. So
happy birthday to El Cid. Happy birthday.
All you gotta do, hey, look at his computer. And if he's a freak and all of that shit, it'd be on his computer. You see it on his phone. You know what I'm saying? You would just see it. You know, child and animals. Or
okay, hold on. That shit sounds disgusting. So let me get back on this.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
But I was gonna say.
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
But what degree is it? 1, 2, 3, 4?
It's got to be a 4th degree. Oh, 150. Well, it's got to be. I didn't ask what degree it was. We'll call tomorrow and find out. Well, you'll know when you go to court at 11 o'clock tomorrow. He said it should be 11 o'clock.
Wow. How he gonna assist the public defender because he's not gonna be there? How you gonna?
He's apparently he's gonna be there, but he just ain't gonna say shit. He said he's gonna be there, but he's gonna be there to make sure nothing bad goes on, or he's gonna be there to be nosy. It's one of the two.
That's it, because you can't talk to the public defender with nothing.
You can't, but he'll be in there. Think about it. That is true. You're gonna be somewhere else, and the public defender gonna be in the courtroom or wherever, and then you're not gonna be. Or are the public defenders in there with you? Are they in there with y'all?
No, they'll just be on the screen. It ain't no.
Okay. Okay. Well, he'll be in there where they are. He'll be where they are.
No, they don't. Cause they be doing Zoom wherever they be at.
They do it from their desk.
They could be in their car any goddamn well.
Oh shit! Fucking COVID. That's just behind him.
So
I had some liquor. I'm sorry.
This ain't making no motherfucking sense right here.
She said, "I had some liquor. I'm sorry." I thought Sonya said she doesn't drink. Have y'all heard that? Didn't she say she doesn't drink? Hold on. Where's the chat? Did she not say she doesn't drink, y'all? She just said she has some liquor. Sonya full of shit. She said, I just had some liquor. She didn't even say it. I had a drink. I'm sipping on this margarita. She said, I just had some liquor. Like a straight up drunky drunk that we thought she was. What'd you say, 504? She had some simple syrup? You guys all literally commented at the same time. Hold on. She drinks wine with simple syrup. Sounds like a video speed up is no, it's not even what's the speed that I have this on? I just have it on 1.1. It's not even on anything. It's just if it was on normal, it would be unbearable to listen to. Trust me. You guys, I have you guys on 1.1 all the time. Don't worry about that. But no, it's legit not sped up crazy. It's just a little bump on the end. Um yeah, she said that to Tasha K. She sure did. Girl, fact check that ass. Okay, hold on. Let's
I know. I had
hold
some
on.
liquor. That's just
Yeah.
right here.
So
I had some liquor. I'm sorry.
this
I
ain't
had
making
this.
no motherfucking sense right here.
I know. It's ridiculous.
And
It's
they talking
ridiculous.
about, yeah, it's a bondable. That don't mean they're gonna give me one. You hear what I'm saying?
Again, I would say, yeah, because you don't have a history.
That
It's a
shit don't know.
picture.
Listen, what I'm finna say.
All that comes into
So I missed that in the first call, guys. When we first talked about this, I didn't realize that sis had been drinking. Okay. Sis had been drinking, and that's why she's so hyped up and mad because yeah, she been drinking. Okay.
because you don't have a history.
That
It's a
shit don't know.
picture.
Listen, what I'm finna say.
All that comes into the factor because even if they come up and say that, and we don't know who the prosecutor is going to be, but or the public defender, but you don't have a history of that at all. Hopefully, whoever is in there, but you don't who the actor because you have a history.
Yeah, they talking about, yeah, it's a bondable sense right here. So
I had some liquor. I'm sorry. That's just right here.
So
I had some liquor. I'm sorry. That's just right here.
So
I had some liquor. I'm sorry.
this
I had
ain't
this.
making no motherfucking sense right here.
Lies.
I know. It's ridiculous.
And they talking about, yeah, it's a bondable. That don't mean they're gonna give me one.
Again, I would say, yeah, because you don't have a history.
That shit don't know.
Drunk in
All that comes into the factor
love.
because even
We
if they come
be
up and
all
say that,
night.
and we don't know who the
I do say so myself.
prosecutor
If I do
is
say
going to
so
be, but or the
myself.
public defender, but you don't have a history of that at all. Hopefully,
Drunk
whoever's in there,
in love.
I don't know.
Nothing now.
I know. I mean,
I've
I
been
wouldn't trust shit just
drinking.
on the strength of the
I've
shit
been
that's
drinking.
happening. Like, oh, this shit is ridiculous.
Dude, did he get my shit today? He didn't even talk about that.
Did he?
Right. So, yeah, that's
Right.
supposed to be signed and all that. So that's supposed to be done. And I asked him, what's the progress on that? But it's like, I might have your son call him because he act like he can sometimes give me a straight answer. And then
By the time someone has to tell you that they've been drinking, they're basically drunk. That's just my opinion. The fact that she had to just say, "Look, I'm sorry, I've been drinking." She can't even keep up with what she wanted to say. Sis is drunk. Okay?
he be like, act like he can't get nobody a straight fucking answer.
Surfboard. Drown
No,
Because it'd be like,
Drown it on that
because it'd be
one.
like, why are you so concerned with him? Like that shit. You get me? Why do you care so much? Like that's my job to care about this situation.
right.
Hold on a second. So Craig Lewis was checking you. Craig Lewis, okay, let's start back from 9 minute mark one more time. Guys, don't be mad, okay? We're trying to get to the bottom of this, okay? Sonya, so Craig Lewis, if you're in the bushes listening, she's mad because she had plans to surfboard and her beach trip, I'm gonna say it like that. Her beach trip to surfboard with Nesto has just been canceled because he just got some new charges and sis is mad. That's why she's so mad. And that's why she had to go have a drink. Okay? That drink went right to the back, taped to her gut. Ah! Oh God. She's got so you guys are putting an ostomy bag on Sonya. Micheline. Yes. Okay. I think I'm caught up on everyone's comments. Okay. I'm caught up. I'm caught up. I'm caught up. And I'm getting caught up over here. Let's see. She had a Colt 45. She was wanting to do surfboard, grind on that wood, grind on that wood. We be all night. Oh, If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself.
That's just
Yeah.
right here.
So
I had to look.
Riding
I'm
on
sorry.
that
this
wood.
I
ain't
had to.
making no motherfucking sense right here.
Because I had to. I know. It's ridiculous.
And
It's
they talking
ridiculous.
about, yeah, it's a bondable. That don't mean they're gonna give
It's
you
a
one.
bondable.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a bondable. They're so silly, these two.
That's just
Yeah.
right here.
So
I had to look. I'm sorry.
this
I
ain't
had to.
making no motherfucking sense right here.
Because I had to. I know. It's ridiculous.
And
It's
they talking
ridiculous.
about, yeah, it's a
This
bondable.
makes
That
no
don't mean they're gonna give
motherfucking
you one.
sense. Right
Yeah.
here.
Again, I would
Pissy
say,
poopy pants.
yeah, because you don't have a history.
That
It's a
shit don't
picture.
listen what I'm trying to say.
All that comes into the factor because even if they come up and say that,
Absolute
you don't know
ribbon.
who the prosecutor is going to be, but or the public defender, but you don't have a history.
Okay, we've gotten so used to listening to Sonya now. This is the first time, Parmesan. This is the first time she actually has admitted to drinking because the word on the street was that she did not drink. Facebook, welcome to Facebook, guys. We've got Sadie Toledo, we've got Patty Jones, Kelly Richmond, Rosalind Moultrie, and Jackie Hobson in the house from Facebook, guys. Thank you to our Facebook watchers on the check-in. So thank you for that. It makes you wonder how many times she's has been drinking. Because we kind of took her on face. She said she didn't drink, and we know she's got a short colon. But now she's over here talking about girl. Somebody says she's drinking Robitussin. Stop it, Tumisha. Girl, girl, you think she's just drinking straight up cough syrup? That's nasty. Okay, I'm going to put up a poll. We're going to figure out. You guys keep saying Wild Irish Rose, Parmesan, ah, Thunderbird in the burgundy bottle.
Of that at all. Hopefully, whoever's in there,
I
I don't
trust
know.
nothing else. Is he
I know. I mean, I went to a shit just on the strength of the shit that's happening. Like, oh, this shit is ridiculous.
Dude, did he get my shit today? They didn't even talk about that.
They say she's drinking
Right.
Listerine.
So, yeah, that's supposed to be
Right.
done and all
Yeah.
that. So that's supposed to be done. And
It
I
ain't
asked him, what's the progress on that. But it's like, I might have to have your son call him because he act like he can't. He could sometimes give me a straight answer, and then he'd be like, act like he can't give nobody a straight fucking answer.
No,
Because it'd be like, because it'd be like, why are you so concerned with him? Like that shit. You get me? Why do you care so much? Like, that's my job, to care about this situation.
Right.
That's why you met me. Please be clear on that first and foremost. And don't ever think that went away or will go away.
Okay.
Regardless of what happens on whatever other end he got going on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fleeing, so I don't know what to tell you. Friends don't do that.
I'm just thrown right now.
I know. He's going to be for those.
No, we already
It's crazy as fuck.
Yeah. But I'm not worried about the other shit no more. I'm done with that. Whatever's gonna be with that. Giants fall with a lot of people fall when people giants fall and people fall. People think they rise when a giant falls. That's not this case right here. So that ain't what they told me. They told me keep believing what I believe in and whatever kick off, let it kick off.
I'm listen, on this shit, he's going to take that shit to trial. Fuck that, because ain't nobody playing the shit. So this right here is...
I'm cool on that, but that's not what I'm saying. He's telling them that we might have to take what I got now to trial. That's what he told her.
What?
I'm telling you what he said, man. He got her so sort of blow right now.
What? He didn't tell me that. I just asked him about trial.
I'm telling you what he
He didn't tell me that, and I just asked him about trial. You know why, Brokey, pissy pants ponytail? Because you're not paying the bill, boo-boo. You don't cut the checks. He's talking to the lady that cuts the checks. You are the secretary. You are the lover and the secretary. Okay? Okay? I was your lover and your secretary working every day of the week. I was at the job when no one else was there, helping you get on your feet. 11 years of sacrifice. And you can leave me at the drop of a dime, swallowed my tears, stood by your side. I should have left your ass 1,000 times.
So you trying to go all the way with that trial ticket?
Right. Well, yes, and that's where her head at. Her head is on that 70 piece. That's why I'm trying to
Her
tell you.
head is on that 70 piece.
You don't know what the fuck you doing, bro. You finna destroy everybody. You doing this shit.
I think they are trying to get Shirley. I mean, maybe this is just obvious, but I don't know how Craig Lewis fits into this. It sounds like they're trying to get Shirley to prepay, and Craig Lewis doesn't even handle these types of cases. So a 70 piece.
You the one that's doing it.
You doing it.
What's that? Get your ass shit.
Yes, it is. So I don't know what's gonna go down.
He's talking about trial. What you got to go to trial for?
I'm telling you that.
They got some actual evidence. So that's the only way you need to go to trial. If they got some actual evidence. If they don't have no actual evidence, you better go for a dismissal. We ain't taking pleas and none of that stupid shit. Because I always want somebody to take a motherfucking plea.
I'm telling you what that is. Yeah.
Well, you know, no fucking plea.
Man, this nigga all in my business. He's all, and I had to let her know.
Family should have never gave him her number.
Yeah, and I checked him. I checked her as well. Listen, man, don't trust nobody when it comes down to this. I'm not trying to be no friend with nobody. This ain't that type of shit.
Right.
Nesto didn't check anybody. For as nasty as Nesto can be, I've never heard him really check Shirley. I've heard him lose his patience and have a temper tantrum, but check her. I've never really heard him check Shirley. I've not heard that. DDA Winfrey had girl, she had evidence. Yes, that allegedly they had evidence last year too. Okay. Nesto called Dre to tell him that he tried to talk to Sonya about the crisis and the bitch was drunk. He just gone moved to Pluto. Let me tell you something. Listen, now the fact that Joey is Joey, are you just now finding that out? I'm mad. Okay. I'm trying to understand how drunk Sonya. Can we get a drunk Sonya in the house? Can we get Nesto? I've had some liquor. I forgot how she said it. We can't go back. Timestamp 9 minutes for anybody who wants to know. Timestamp 9 minutes on this video. Nesto, I had some liquor. You know, I'm going to make a short. Like I'm going to make a short and a soundbite. Okay. Anywho, drunk Sonya is on it. And I think, Joey, do you concur? I think they were trying to run some sort of prepay legal scam and use the bumbling attorney Craig Lewis as the mark to have Shirley prepay legal services, and they would take the refund or have him be like the chief lawyer and have him find another lawyer to help work on the case. And they would, I think the main goal was to prepay the legal services, right?
Right. Please see
Right.
what's going on.
It ain't that. You know what I'm saying? People say a lot of things. The shit don't be halfway accurate at all. And this thing right here.
Drunk Sonya, yes. We can get
right?
one.
Shit ain't been signed. And shit ain't being taken care of. Even if this shit ain't popped up, just say this shit ain't popped up.
Okay, right. This should have been a go. The other shit should have been a go.
Am I wrong?
No, because you promised on Wednesday, and y'all had this aligned since last week that it was going to be on Wednesday. So all your ducks should have been in order.
Thank you.
So all your ducks should have been in order.
And all they did is buy you some more time because you knew this. You knew
this. But he didn't even
yesterday.
see this coming. He said he didn't see this. He said he didn't see this coming. He said, you had that right. You know you had that right not to believe. Shit to come out that man's mouth.
I think that Craig Lewis had questions because he's like, look, I think Craig was happy to accept the money until the money didn't make sense. And then that's when Craig Lewis was like, I'm out. Like, yeah, your bill is paid. You don't like y'all are. I think that he was okay with being paid for what he asked for, even though he asked for far more than what he needed to do what he was hired to do. But when the money started to not make sense, he's not trying to get into no billing scam with y'all. Okay? He's not trying to get into a billing scam with y'all. You say it's
Yeah.
902?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
It's
you.
just a fucked up situation, and then you got to deal
And
with it.
they're mad because they want to stockpile money because he wants to take off with Shirley. Well, excuse me, he wants to take off with Sonya. He wants to be with Sonya and he's trying to get the last bit of juice that he's going to qualify for out of his wife.
Somebody you got to put your hands on somebody that's sitting here and doing some shit that you just really don't approve of.
Thank you. Come on, man. That ain't no normal type shit going on nowadays.
Quit calling her. Well, the next time you talk to him, tell him don't call her no more, period.
Yeah.
Go to my son. Call Dion only. Don't even call her. He'll talk to her about what she needs to see. Do it like that. Just put it through Dion. And tell her don't even answer his calls.
Yeah.
That's what you tell her. Tell her don't answer his calls no more. There's no reason for you to talk to him anymore. He's going to go through Dion.
Yeah, because this shit is getting ridiculous right now.
Yep, and let Dion deal with it on that end.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah. Because that's exactly what they said. I'm trying to move, and I don't know how much money I'm going to have left to do all this stuff. I'm just running out. That's exactly what they told. Yeah. Yep.
Of course.
Yeah. And super gouging.
That's fine. Roll with a public defender. Not all of them are bad. Oh, shit. And the great thing about them is you can fire them and get another one off the office. Without money low. You can always sense when they're going wrong and fire them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't count them out because they all not bad. They just, a lot of them just fresh out of school, And the ones that been there the longest usually be the ones that like have the most care because they're trying to do good. They can always, or even they stupid, I don't know.
But here's the thing. I just know them first parents, them goddamn DA be burning them. They be eating them public defenders alive. I've seen that. Huh?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that too many times.
Yeah, and they ate was alive and he was paid. So it's some of it. It's some of it.
No. He did it himself to me. He did that.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
I just feel like fucking just rage and just fucking snap zero right now. But
I
can't do it.
You got to hold your composure.
He said he wants to go snap zero. He said he wants to go snap zero. Like, ooh, not snap zero. I just feel like raging. I just want to go snap zero.
It's messy on top of that.
He shouldn't be calling her period. Just tell her to stop talking to him. He can talk to, what's the name, Ollie? You want to call him on the three-way and tell her this? Don't call her no more.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
No, God.
Don't do that. Don't do that yet. No. They're going to cut communication out what you got going on. Right now, I don't need to be. I don't need to make no rational move right now. I got to wait till going on tomorrow.
Well, wait. I mean, he ain't going to that. So, I mean, what are you worried about? He said he got to perform like he's supposed to perform. I'm fucking tell you. Getting your feelings is getting your feelings, but he the one that called her and told her that shit and started all that shit. Exactly. So what you have all rights. He works for you. You have all rights to tell him. Stop talking to her. I'm not gonna say it again. And you tell her the same thing. Stop talking to him. Yeah. Dion's gonna deal with it. And all you do is you talk to Dion because you ain't built for this shit. It's stressing you out and it's causing a problem more than what it is. Dion got it. That's all you need to do. And tell him you talk to my son only. That's who you talk to. Son and Sonya. You don't want to talk to her? Talk to my son or my brother.
Yeah,
they'll get it together.
He tell me, brother say every time he call, he don't never answer back.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what he
told me.
And you know
who it is?
Yeah,
he know who it is.
He know who it is. So.
Then the next time he do that, tell him to call me and I'll text him and say you need to call your client.
So what do you say? So he in his mind is a go for tomorrow or not?
With the bond?
Yeah.
You want me to call him? You want to ask about the bond?
No.
I mean, you got all rights to ask about your bond. You are the client.
Yeah, I know if I am, but
you can talk on this phone about a bond because it's already he can discuss what he discussed with the people know out loud. The prosecutor said this is where we at.
Yeah, I need to call back in a minute then because the time gonna run out and I don't want to get cut off. So if I can call you right back, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 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 yeah. And I told them to get that female attorney on that shit immediately. You see what I'm saying? And they did that
He
shit because
needs
what
to,
he did.
he needs to run that back, and I'll go find a fucking attorney that know how to do the shit. How about that?
Yeah, well, he said he paid the lady. I know he didn't pay nobody. I know that shit.
That's fine. You say that she didn't do shit. Run the money back.
Yeah.
She can't hold on to shit and she didn't do a damn thing. What's she gonna say? Oh, I took a call.
And you know what he should have did? He should have said, I got somebody can do it for you. So he should have did. So I should have said,
No. Apparently, it ain't being handled in a timely manner. And all of this shit got a time frame on it.
I'm
So,
talking about for tomorrow, too. For tomorrow, he should have said, I got somebody I can put you on, too.
who said that?
He should have said that to you. He should have, hey, I contact
Oh,
somebody.
no, but it's a short notice. So,
Yeah.
ain't nobody gonna show up there for free. And she already saying she tapped out. And she's saying what came out of his
No,
mouth.
that would have, yeah, that's why that's still out there with BC. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna feel like the ticket be done with you, nigga. You ain't doing what you say you're gonna do because you keep lying. So everybody fucking keep lying to me, keep fucking with my brain right now. And that shit you just told me, that shit it sound like some fucking Pluto shit you just told me. You told me a fucking possession or a picture. That's what you just said.
You should have never called her.
What'd you say?
You should have never called her.
No. Should have never
You should
did.
have called her.
Y'all, I'm
She should
sorry.
have talked to you first.
I should be on mute because I'm sitting here. I'm trying to make a thumbnail while we're listening. And girl, I'm sitting here chuckling. It's like Pluto. It's just making my head hurt. I feel like I'm going to be on cap zero.
And not her.
Going to the hole
I don't know what
today.
the point of it was stopping her about. Because one thing, the situation ain't costing her no money between now and tomorrow. So if she ain't paying for shit, then why would you want to tell her? Because unless there's a cost involved, again, too, that's something that you would tell her.
Thank you.
Because you're the one that's got to tell her this is what it is and negotiate what she can pay for and where it's at. Y'all negotiate that because that's the money. But that's between you and her, not between him. He can only say I received it and I didn't. That's the only thing he needs to talk about is what he received and what he. Then he's gonna tell me today saying the money stopped.
Girl, it's a whole waste, period. These two are just the dumbest of the dumb dumbs. But you said on Pam's show yesterday that Sonya is just a waste, that she's been a victim of stupidity her whole life, just a waste of a colon. You guys, whoop that trick. Yes. Okay. It's a mess, y'all. I'm late to the live. I think in the beginning of the call when Sonya said that Crail was trying to tell her it was her fault. I think he was referring to Sonya calling Shirley and pretending to be finish your statement. Pretending to be the female lawyer maybe. I think that if Shirley ever spoke to Sonya, it was on some Sonya calling and playing on the phone with some sort of phony phone call and her impersonating someone, because I think that they were either trying to overpay Crail Lewis or try to funnel a new lawyer through Crail Lewis, which that happens. You can have a like lead attorney, and I don't know how it works. Of course, Pam, I'm sure she would be able to tell us. Like, say you have a lawyer and they have to hire an additional lawyer who has a different skill set, and they work together as a co-attorney. Like, for instance, in the Murdoch case, Alec, some of his fraud occurred when he allegedly did work with another lawyer who actually was paying him direct. But with the contract he had with his firm, any work that he made as a lawyer was to come back into the firm. So if he did a job across town with a friend, because he is part of a company, all of his fees come through the firm and may have been paid at a different rate, but all he was contracted to his firm, that any legal work 100% came back to the firm. So even though he did private consulting with another friend, he was to turn those checks in, which he was not doing. So this is my point. When he got paid, he was co-counsel on some other cases. So it's quite possible they could have run the scenario that maybe Crail was going to hire additional attorneys to help fight Nesto's case. But I think that was just a scam because Crail told him he didn't work on those types of cases. And here's Nesto saying he never paid or never got that other attorney he's supposed to get. So I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like a bit of a prepay scam. And also Sonya calling, pretending to be an assistant, trying to get additional payments. They were definitely running some type of a soft scam on Shirley to get her to basically pay a full ride, a full retainer, so that Nesto could get out of jail and go be with this tramp. And basically that's it. And Shirley wouldn't have known what hit her. She would have just been doing her wifely duty, paying for her husband's legal fees. That's
He ain't got paid in weeks.
just
What
what
the
I
fuck are
think.
you
Yeah.
talking about?
Thank you.
Just Sunday, you said, "Oh, oops, I see it." That was just Sunday. What is he talking about? You know, and I was like, "What are you talking about? You just got paid. You know how the money stops."
Wow.
I hate that. I hate when people say shit like that. I hate when stuff that, "Oh, well, you always." No, motherfucker, that was the first time I ever did that. I hate that. Don't put that on the always. It's been weeks. Motherfucker, it ain't been weeks. You ain't been on the case for weeks. You might have been on the case of 30 days.
Thank
So,
you.
you
It
even
ain't even
talking
been
about
30 days, bro.
Right. So what you even talking about? It's been weeks. So basically, you ain't got paid since the first week y'all met. So that's what you're talking about. That's what it sounds like.
Wow.
Because you only been on here a month, maybe. Hold on.
It
Why?
ain't even been a month. It ain't been a month.
Why?
It
It ain't been a month because BC was on it 2 weeks after New Year. I mean,
That's right.
after fucking Thanksgiving. He was on it. I gotta go back and look at my call log.
I know what's going on, man. Man ain't signed anything to 16. He signed on 16. That when they put
The
in
16th?
16.
Okay.
16.
Okay, so it's been a month. 'Cause tomorrow is, 16th is Monday.
Yeah, that's right. Then what you done made 24 in 30 days. Ain't nobody doing that. No, they're not. So I'm burnt out on this. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt the fuck
I
out.
didn't even get all my money from my case yet. So
What
she
the fuck?
wanted to get that. That's probably him in her ear talking about, go ahead and handle me, and then whatever's left over.
No,
Don't try to
hold
get in
up, hold
public.
up, hold up. You call when I call you back. You gonna call that fuck motherfucker. You gonna call him, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I gotta say what he gonna listen what I gotta say. I'll say you run that shit back, bro. Cause I ain't gonna let a motherfucker play me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because first of all, Deanna said that is retainer until you don't start working until you go to trial. Trial means you plead, not plead, start working hard. You ain't working hard.
No, you got a lot of little shit that.
Yeah. So if you have members, you can go right to that call. I'm sure you listened to it, but I'm going to listen to it again as soon as we get off so I can hear it one more time. But he did not tell off Crail Lewis. He did not cuss him out. He stroked him like a putty cat. He did not. KK, thank you, Boo Boo, for supporting. Thank you to everyone who supports this channel, watching, hitting the like buttons, all of those things. We're getting ready to end this thing. You guys have been awesome today. I appreciate y'all very, very, very much. But yeah, let's finish this up. But yeah, if you don't have membership here or Patreon on Phone Calls from Prison, I don't know what your rate. I think it might even be $3.99, y'all. Go check it out. And you will hear when he his version of laying Crail's soul to rest, which was giving not. But he did call Crail Lewis, and we do get to hear it, but it's not giving what you think it's going to give based on what he's saying here.
Happens before you get there because your shit is so complex. You don't have a normal case. But I'm talking about the extra shit he's doing. He needs to shut the fuck up.
But I ain't seen it done.
Well, you got your bond.
I ain't seen it.
You got the agreement on it. You got your bond. He
He
just slow
told you
motion
that.
and getting.
You just pull it up and see it. Did you got your?
I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. That's why I went on there looking today to see if it was posted.
Okay, no, it ain't on there. So I'm gonna stretch that shit real. I ain't gonna play the motherfucker. This is my fucking life.
You went from last week to Wednesday, and I hear we're going to another Wednesday in a couple of days. It's gonna be a second Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going in some bullshit.
We're going to 2 weeks of I'm hitting a bond. And you know, the thing of it is, you can't control everything because it is 3 people that's gotta be in sync: him, the prosecutor, and the judge.
No,
But
I got that part. Today is it's not what he told me. It's not what he told you. Somebody's lying. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody's lying. You more into my personal life than my business.
Right. You too worried about calling Shirley instead of calling the prosecutor. Please call the prosecutor. Stop calling Shirley.
You got me fucked up, bro. You acting like these other people. You acting just like them, man. I don't give a fuck you saying. But if you don't want to fuck it, cause you see what I'm going against, these motherfuckers going out.
Because you're talking about too much shit that ain't got nothing to do with this case. Because my marriage ain't got nothing to do with this case. On your end. On your end, yes, and not on his end. Your marriage ain't got shit to do with the case. And if he don't give his money, he's supposed to reach out to you and say, what's going on with payment? That's what he's supposed to talk to you about everything. You've been a little too comfortable calling her, asking her shit, and then calling her and telling her stuff after it was told you, specifically on the text. Do not talk to her. Did you change that? Did you go back and say, yeah, you can talk to her now?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, then it should be
No,
like I told you, like you told him before.
I just sit there and said it yesterday. Again.
Don't call her for shit. Now you're going to just talk to my son only about the money. Call my son only about the money, or Sonya, either the two, and then they'll get the message to her. But you don't talk to her because she didn't even know what was going on from you. That was something you should have told her, not him.
That's right.
Because that's something you should have told her. That's something you should have said, not something he should have said. It should have never been him telling her anything. And he knew that before because
did he agree? Did he agree to what you said? He was still trying to argue the fact.
What about what?
He trying to say it was not wrong.
Okay, for him telling her, no, he trying to act like it's a mess because I said something. The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something to who?
He was trying to say that it's all a mess because you shouldn't have said something. Well, first of all, I hung up on him before he could say anything. So I knew he was going to start to say something. I hung up on his ass. I ain't just on his Nesto quit. He's like, okay, I'm like, quit.
Did you hear how she was getting ready to say something? Her drunk ass. She wasn't drunk enough, girl. He was arguing. So Craig Lewis was arguing with Sonya because he said she messed something up. Let's listen to that again. But it sounds like Sonya, maybe this is when she called Shirley and pretended to be the assistant, trying to get some additional payment. Let's hear this again.
What? About what?
He trying to say it was not wrong.
Okay, for him telling her, no, he trying to act like it's a mess because I said something. The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something to who, Sonya? Who did you say something to? Girl.
He trying to say it was not wrong.
Okay, for him telling her, no, he trying to act like it's a mess because I said something. The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something to who?
He was trying to say that it's all a mess because you shouldn't have said something. Well, first of all, I hung up on him before he could say anything. So I knew he was going to start to say something. I hung up on him.
She hung up on him before he could say something. See, Sonya got a little comfortable with herself and started. She wanted to get some of Shirley's money over there to Crail to get her ninja out. Or her and Crail are running their own little sidebar thing.
There. I ain't just on his Nesto quit. He's like, okay, I'm like, click. Because I knew he was going to try to say. Don't tell him, let me tell him. Why? So you act like you're doing your job? Yeah. That information didn't come from you. I found that out. So if it came from me, I'm going to say it because that's what I do. I look at his shit and I call him and I let him know what's going on. If you do that, then you do that. But you don't have it where he can call you when he needs to call you. So you don't have that. So since you don't have it where if he needs to talk to you, feel free to call me anytime. You don't have that. So for the money that you're charging, you should have that. It should say, call me anytime because I'm charging you $36,000.
She got caught up saying something and she stopped saying what she was saying. Now I sound like I'm talking like Nesto. She got caught up saying something and she caught herself. Cause sis, that liquor, she been talking so much, working them gums, she wore off her liquor. If you're just now coming in, sis was drinking at it's the 9:02, but I would just click and right at 9 minute mark. She says, excuse me, I've been drinking. Um, she says something. Let's hear it one more time. I'm gonna run it back like 2 minutes, and then we're just gonna let the rest of this play out because this is one of these calls you got to really listen to.
He was just still trying to argue the fact.
What about what?
He trying to say he was not wrong.
What makes him telling her? No, he trying to act like it's a mess because I said something. The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something.
And said something to who? And I don't know that it's she said something because she told something to Shirley, like as in the CP charges. I think it's potentially that she called Shirley pretending to be the assistant asking for a payment.
Who?
He was trying to say that it's all a mess because you shouldn't have said something. Well, first of all, I hung up on him before he could say anything, so I knew he was going to start.
So you're having a conversation with someone that you hired for your boyfriend, and you're arguing, and he's telling you you shouldn't have said something. What were you not supposed to say, and why would you hang up on him? Sonya, you are a ratchet ass liar.
Say something. I hung up on his ass. I didn't get on his Nesto click. He's like, but okay, I'm like, click. Because I knew he was going to try. She didn't need to know what was going on from you. That was something you should have told her, not him.
That's right.
Because
no,
that's something you should have told her. That's something you should have said, not something he should have said. It should have never been him telling her anything. And he knew that before because
did he agree? Did he agree to what you said? He was just still trying to argue the fact.
What? About what?
He trying to say he was not wrong.
What makes him telling her? No, he's trying to act like it's a mess because I said something.
She said something to who? To Shirley? Because you said something to her about what? And why are you calling Nesto's wife? Why are you calling her?
The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something to who?
He was trying to say that
Well, Nesto, who do you think she told something to? That's when you should have picked up your balls and said, you called my wife? Because clearly, no, why would she say something to Crail? Crail knew everything. Why would she say something to Crail when she's arguing with Crail? Crail said she should never have said something. And Nesto said something to who? They're arguing about the mark, which is Shirley. Crail, she is complaining about Crail saying, breaking down the charges to Shirley, but why would he feel like he had to break down the charges to Shirley? Miss Duflocky, secretary, was calling, probably asking for money. I don't think Sonya had a conversation with Shirley about Nesto's charges. Shirley doesn't barely talk to Nesto. So she's not going to talk to some strange woman. But I think Sonya called and pretended as the good secretary to be Crail's assistant. Crail never asked her to do that. And I think when she prematurely asked for the money, then that became a problem. Crail blew Sonya's cover because he was probably like, who in the fuck are you talking? I don't have an assistant. I'm a one-man show over here. That probably might have been what shut Shirley down as far as lessening her communication with Nesto, because I would have been wondering, did you just have that bitch call me? Like, that's weird. All right, let's go one more time. And this time I'm not going to stop it.
Sit there and said it yesterday. Again.
Don't call her for shit. Now you're going to just talk to my son only about the money. call my son only about the money, or Sonya.
And now she's fake mad at Krail because she fucked it up. She messed it up. And she's fake mad at Krail because now Shirley's all sad and depressed because her dumbass went and asked Shirley for $70,000.
Either the two, and then they'll get the message to her. But you don't talk to her because she didn't need to know what was going on from you. That was something you should have told her, not him.
That's right.
Because
no,
that's something you should have told her. That's something you should have said, not something he should have said. It should have never been him telling her anything. And he knew that before. Because
and did he agree? Did he agree to what you said? He was just still trying to argue the fact.
What about what?
He trying to say he was not wrong.
What you mean, him telling her? No, he's trying to act like it's a mess because I said something. The only one that knew was me and him.
You said something to who?
He was trying to say that it's all a mess because you shouldn't have said something. Well, first of all, I hung up on him before he could.
Well, and let's do process of elimination. If Krail was mad at Sonya because he said you shouldn't have said something, and Nesto said something to who, and Nesto knows he never got an opportunity to tell Shirley about the CP charges, then obviously it's not Nesto. We know Krail told Shirley about the CP charges, but Krail is mad because Sonya said something to someone. And just like Nesto said something to who? Well, I think she called Shirley as the secretary asking for the money, trying to make a payment. And if you listen to the call that Phone Calls from Prison dropped today, they were talking about Shirley just being able to pay when she can pay. She said, I'm going to pay something, but I'm not going to pay like as quickly as he wants me to. And I mean, 1 year later, he's still not even in trial. So it's like, what is this rush to urgency to collect all of this money when you're not even doing the expensive work yet? You see what I'm saying? So either it was just some sort of grift to get Shirley's money stockpiled and on hold for his bond and his bail and his legal defense potentially, because this whole time he's been planning on leaving Shirley to go and be with Sonya. We knew about 2 weeks before that Krail told Shirley she needed to make a payment of $20,000 because she only paid him 15. So yes, Sonya might have been calling and asking, and then with this additional charge, now Nesto's saying something about a 70 piece or something like that. But yeah, maybe Sonya called to give her a gentle reminder, like, hi, I'm calling from Krail Lewis's office. We just want to remind you that there's a payment due. And Krail was like, I don't have an assistant
to say anything. So I knew he was going to start to say something. I hung up on his ass. I just saw his Nesto quit. He's like, but okay, I'm like, click. Because I knew he was going to try to say. Don't tell him, let me tell him. Why? So you act like you're doing your job? Yeah. That information didn't come from you. I found that out. So if it came from me, I'm going to say it because that's what I do. I look at his shit and I call him and I let him know what's going on. If you do that, then you do that. But you don't have it where he can call you when he needs to call you. So you don't have that. So since you don't have it where if he needs to talk to you, feel free to call me.
She changed up her story real quick because how is he feeling? How is she saying she hung up on him to call Nesto or call him being Nesto to tell him anything when Nesto is the one who's going to the court and being charged with things and being rearrested? And it's like, Sonya, stop lying, girl. You just got busted in that lie, but Nesto isn't completely dumb. But unfortunately, because he's been locked up where the sun don't shine for a year and a half, and he's sort of stupid anyway, he almost caught you in the lie. We just caught you because we ran it back 10 times. Okay. We caught you, sis.
Anytime, you don't have that. So for the money that you're charging, you should have that. It should say, call me anytime because I'm charging you $36,000 for this shit. Call me whenever you got a problem, call me. But no, he calls me. So it is what it is. Yeah.
Notice how quiet Nesto is right now. Nesto might actually, You hear how quiet he is?
What's going on? If you do that, then you do that. But you don't have it where he can call you when he need to call you. So you don't have that. So since you don't have it where if he needs to talk to you, feel free to call me anytime. You don't have that. So for the money that you're charging, you should have that. It should say, call me anytime because I'm charging you $36,000 for this shit. Call me whenever you got a problem. Call me. But no, he calls me. So it is what it is. And it is what it is. But no, he should have never said shit. You should have told her, because first of all, ain't shit changed between now and you could have told her after you got out and got home.
Thank you.
So, it's whatever. The bond is good. Okay, no problem.
Wow. Wow. Ain't nobody calling me. Ain't nobody.
That's all I got to say. Your son, whoever got a relationship with her, but that's some gay ass tendencies and shit.
I know what it is.
Some gay ass tendencies, but you just really think y'all besties now because y'all had a couple kikis on the phone and she talked about something outside of him to you. So now y'all friends in your mind. No, that's just called being polite and not hanging up on you.
Well,
because my son's a fan and he always listens to her and every day and da da da. Okay.
who said that? Oh man, I
That's
don't
what
give
he
a fuck
said.
about that
Yeah.
shit. I
And
don't give a fuck about
I
that
said,
shit.
well, okay, and and so, I'm like, man, you know what?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Calling you right back. I got to say what I got to say, and I'm gonna tell him, don't talk.
Don't talk to her. Period.
I got that. I'm gonna say what I got to say. I'm tell him, don't talk. Just listen.
So some things y'all can talk about over the phone.
That's right.
You and him. So you could call him. If you need to talk, you call me, I'll text you, and then you pick up the phone and call.
Say what now?
Or he can come in there and visit if it's all that important, but he don't need to call her.
Right, because
I would be swinging.
That right there, that didn't even have to go down like that until all I had to do is go to court tomorrow, see what's going on. Then he's supposed to call and get on that.
No, then you just find out what it is, and then you handle it on your end. Call Dion, tell Shirley, no problem.
Yeah. No, you don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, before anything jumps off,
Thank you for using Global Telling.
So he ends up calling her back, guys, and that's what's in members. So anyway, you guys check that out. Phone Calls from Prison, I think, is dropping a video at 3:30. And I don't know what it is. It looks like it's another Shirley and Nesto call. So I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. It could be late on the late tonight. Or I'll see y'all later. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this lunchtime break. Bougie Gang, your lunch was ready. Lunch is over. Lunch meeting over. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys are always so much fun. Thank you guys. Everybody who dropped their member milestones, everybody who dropped a sticker on a video call. He told her to call SS. He's trash can, man. He really is. He really is. And what did he say? Why? Can you drop me and let me know what the circumstances or the link, please? Um, I feel like I know what you're talking about, but then again, I'm not sure. Can you drop me the information, the deets on that so we can run it back? You guys are awesome. You guys are so smart. Thank you to Phone Calls from Prison for dropping by earlier, dropping their member milestone and dropping 10 memberships. Thank you to Tanya. I decree and I declare, okay? Jay Breezy, Teddy, Carol, or Carol. But that spelling is also French, so I'm thinking it's Carol. Sonya and High Vibe, Ghost BX, Micheline. We have lots of French ladies in the house. Um, Ghost BX again. Thank you for the memberships. Nina, 504, 504. KK, thank you, boo boo. Thank you to our good sis, She Run It, and thank you to our good sis Lisa Be Free. Lisa Be Free, can you please run that either to Instagram or just drop it in a comment even in this video with the link and the timestamp? That'd be awesome. Thank you to everybody here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you guys very much. I will put up a poll as soon as we're done. I promise it'll be a public poll. What is Sonya's favorite drink? Because according to the 9-minute mark, in this video, yes, sis had been drinking. So what was Sonya drinking in phone calls from prison at the 9-minute mark on this video? Okay, you guys got it. I'm gonna post it. Was it Taylor Port? Was it Paul Masson? Was it Boone's? Was it E&J? I've only got 5 choices, but you guys can write in as much as you like. Okay. I'm going to try to pick from what we've posted in here. I see Taylor Port, E&J, Paul Masson, Gin, and I can't think. I see whatever else. That damn Paul Masson and that stuff. Oh, Thunderbird. Y'all were saying Thunderbird, Paul Masson, E&J. I'm dead, you guys. You guys are too funny. You guys are awesome. Let me let y'all go so you can get a bathroom break, get a snack break, handle your business, and I'll put a Wild Irish Rose. Y'all are a mess. Now, don't talk about my girl. I got a Hypnotic right up in the cabinet in the kitchen. Don't sleep on that Hypnotic, okay? And some Sprite. Or you can mix it with anything else, but that Hypnotic's been around for a minute for a reason, okay? CMOS, Night Train. You guys are just giving her all the stuff at the corner store. All of the above. Okay, guys, you guys are so awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed your lunch break with me, and I will see you guys later. I guess that's it, and that's all. Let me go over to this right here because Nesto's so angry. I was your lover and your secret.
But me, I get dogged out all the way around. Nasty Nesto. What the fuck? I'm telling folks, man, I ain't dead, man, with these folks, man. Hold on, no.
What's your name, Nesto? What's your name, Nesto? You know what? You know what?
What?
It's funny that you said that. You just brought back some memories. So when you said that, when I told you, I think on a couple phone calls back, remember I told you, I said, you know what they call you right here? Yeah, you said what? And I said, they call you Nasty Nestos, right? However I said it. So they don't took my voice.
I can speak to that. As to 23 CP 215407 at our last hearing, the state did move to null process or to decline that particular case. We will just revive that case in an indictment.
What's your name, Nesto?
They call me Nasty Nesto.
What's your name, Nesto?
They call me Nasty Nesto. I ain't do.
You know what?
Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Take care. Have a great afternoon. I'll see you guys down in the comments. Look, wait, hold on. Let me park myself in front of Fulton County Jail. Girl, look at me over here at Fulton County. Okay. Girl, they put me in the parking lot in front of Fulton County with all this paperwork. Isn't that awful? Look at that. Jack Daniels. Okay. All right, guys. Let me get back to work. I got all this paperwork to do. I'm going to go get a new coffee. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye.